Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to stream. Welcome back to the couch. Hello, Sod. Welcome back to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Let's get that updated. It's a dinosaur. Rawr. Okay. I'm a real dragon. I'm a real dinosaur. Like the game? Or like we're talking about Senua's Sacrifice Hellblade? I thought it was okay. I think it definitely for me falls more on the art side of like scale rather than like the game side. Yeah, I think just thinking about last night, I think depending on like the person, I think it could range in like ratings. I feel like for me it was like a 6 out of 10, but I could see it being like a 9 out of 10 if the art and the story hit for you. I think I could see it being, I feel like that one's a it seems like to me a lot of the value is in your personal viewpoint, because like I liked the concept of the story, but it didn't really follow the parts that I would have been interested in. Like I think it would have been more interesting if like her perception of reality was a little bit more fucked up, that you like didn't know he was dead for a while, or like whether or not it is or is not reality. Still 9 out of 10. I don't know if I'd ever gotten a score from you. That's nice. I think if you like the story and stuff, I think that's good. The gameplay parts really weren't doing it for me, and that's why it's like as a game I'm like because the quote unquote like puzzle things are mostly just like walk around to place A then go to place B, and the combat was almost good enough, but it was just like a little jank, just a little bit. There were moments where the combat was like, this is sick. There's moments where the bosses would just like come out of nowhere and then just combo you, and it'd be like, thanks, okay. The downside of having the like 5-minute boss fight is that if at the end something fucked up happens, you have to do the whole thing again. Or, well, I don't know. I was doing it was like the Fenrir boss. It was what the achievement said. I thought it was Garm. They said it was Garm, but then I got an achievement for killing Fenrir. And that fight was cool, but I feel like I was fighting it for actual minutes, and then it like maybe what happened was I was standing too close to the outside of the ring or something. I don't know. It's really hard to co-locate. If they put like a glowing rock in the middle, maybe it would have been a little easier to stand in the center. But like half his jump was in the shadow, even though I was looking in the right direction, and then he just hit me again before I could get up. So I thought this fight was cool, but then I had to like, the second time was faster, so it was a little unclear whether or not it like restarted me in the middle, but So I thought it was fine. I think the interesting thing is, right, like the second game is on Game Pass, and I'm not immediately hankering to play through it. I think I like games. I also, you know, I've played some like, you know, like visual novels as well. So like, I'm not opposed to playing a game that is just story or a game that is game. I think that one, I feel like almost fits more into the, I wish it was less game and more story. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't have to walk around as much. I don't feel like I got any value out of the puzzle sections. And so it was like, I think the combat was fine. I guess the combat wouldn't have been as interesting if I hadn't have done the walking. I don't know, it was just a little, there's a little bit too much hang time for even for such a short game, but it does get you more immersed. And I think that, you know, the walking around and having no controls was immersive, but I don't know, it was a little bit off gameplay wise. And for something that is supposed to be like a game that ended up, you know, propagating. But that's fun. But I feel like I want to play the second one just as much as I wanted to play the first one like 2 days ago, which is not a bad sign, but it's also not a good sign. Because like I'd heard a lot of good things about Senua's Sacrifice, and I feel like I could see it living up to the hype. Like it was very pretty. I think the game was very pretty when it ran well, and I imagine most of the problem was that I was trying to stream and play it simultaneously. It was weird that when I kept dragging the quality down, it didn't fix the moments of suffering, but oh, smack that mic. It is what it is. Annie, what's up? Welcome back to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Respect your film the game is suggested. I can do it, but like, right, because what I was going for is, you know, when halfway through you're like, oh, will you stop playing it? I'm like, nope. When I'm like, this is how I stream, this is how I do the things that might make you unhappy, that, you know, it's not happening exactly how you like it, but that's just how it happens. Good to be back. Haven't played second part. Yeah, I mean, like, because I don't think you have Game Pass. So, and also, like, I don't think I would have been happy if I had purchased that game. Playing it on Game Pass, and the second one is also on Game Pass, but like, how much are they? I mean, they can't be cheap because they're well made. But I also have a little bit of a fucked up relationship with, you know, like cost to game ratio, so maybe that's on me. Let's see. It's like $30 for the first one. I'm assuming the second one's got to be similar. Oh, it's 40. Oh, it's so tough because they're like, it's kind of like the Keeper game. If anyone was there for that, where it's like, it's good, but it's so hard to justify that. That's rough. But like, I'm sure I'll play the second one eventually, but it's kind of where I was with the first one, where it's like, I'll get around to it eventually. Eventually. Keeper game, yeah, the one with the lighthouse. I think that one might have been a short Wednesday stream. It was called Keeper. It was the one where I was like playing a sentient lighthouse, and there was like the bird friend thing and the time travel. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, like super like cute / interesting experience, but it's like there's a certain category of game that falls under like like there's the like more of an experience kind of game, that are often, you know, short one run through kind of things, but on the indie side they're like $5 for like 2 hours, and those I'm like, okay, I like that. But on the higher end side, it's like 8 hours for 30 or $40, and I'm like, where, you know, no matter what, they're kind of somewhere around where that one's like 4 times the price of the hours you get. But like, cause like if we're talking about like Pony Island or Inscription, I think doesn't fit that, because I think that has more gameplay. But it's just to kind of, interesting. Well, I think, you know, it had Keeper had good, like, it had good pacing. It didn't feel like I was being like rushed through the game. The game is just not that big. Which isn't necessarily a problem. The unfortunate thing is that, you know, it's just expensive because it's not like a little tiny passion project. Also, you're playing a hentai game today. I'm fairly certain you were here for the last Nikke stream, but glad to see that. No, I'm not. No, still playing the Nikke. It's a game I play every day. Talked about it yesterday. I don't know, what is my the thumbnail not not clear enough? I guess. I mean, it says Nikke on it, doesn't it? Should be in the title, and let's see. It's in the description, right? Oh, the description. I don't know. I should. Where's the thumbnail? I guess I have been kind of looking at thumbnails recently and been like, am I not having the title big enough? Let's see. Where's my? Bam bam ba-dum. Oh, actually, I don't know where my. Oh boy, Nikke. Where are you? I guess it's it could be a little. It could be a little bigger. Okay. Oh, I've lost my readable chat. Better the draft of chapters of the chapter. Oh no, you're like, hey, I just finished beta reading it. I have some suggestions, and they're like, wait, I fixed those already. No, didn't know the game name previously. What? I mean, hey, you know what you know. But that sounds surprising to me. I've talked about the name of this all the time. All the time. But you know, sometimes you take a month-long foundations course on Nikke, and then you come away and you don't even know the name of the game. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so I think first off, there's a Valentine's event, I believe. Yep, today is Valentine's Day. A day to express a heart racing with love through chocolate. Wow, not a single message from anyone. Oof. What's this game about again? I can go over the lore if you want. This chapter ended very suddenly. Why is there a big space in this conversation? And they're like, what do you fucking mean? You're like, I don't know, it reads like it's not finished. And they're like, yeah, maybe it's because you're reading the unfinished version. Oh no. Because was there like a Google Drive, or how did that happen? Because so like, I feel like it's really easy for me to be like, oh wow, or you know, like, oh, you fucked up, you read the wrong one. But also, how is that an option? I feel like, you know, it's like, that doesn't sound like it could have been, like, it sounds like there was at least a little bit of mutual fuck up, right? So do you want the lore of the game? Do you want the gameplay style of the game? Do you want all of it? I go over it quite a bit, but I can do it again. I actually get a rest for once. No, that's not gonna happen. My peaceful morning doesn't last, however. Crust. Mr. Gourmand, we've got a problem. It's not voiced. Don't know. I'll have to do it. I should have known. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing. So what's the problem? Well, received a lot of chocolate ingredients as part of a sponsorship. So I handed some out to the Nikkes stationed at the outpost for Valentine's Day. Okay. The only thing is, yesterday the sponsor suddenly called. Uh-oh, what's in the chocolate? Apparently expired flamin using those ingredients. What? That's not good. Did everyone get sick making chocolate? That's what I'm saying. They assured me that eating it wouldn't cause any problems, but still, it wouldn't be right to let people cook with expired ingredients. I tried to contact everyone yesterday and tell them not to use those ingredients, but oh no, are they like... Has it affected them mentally? Each chapter in a new draft and ellipsis, so all the chapters are little separate documents in the same doc. Oh. We get starts on 2nd March. I won't to know all about the game. What? I won't know about the game in Foundation. No, this one's on water. This one's all water. Day 1, H2O. Day 2, H2O2. We'll die. I can do a better overall synopsis of the game and go through some stuff after I finish the Valentine's event. But what? No one believed me. On top of that, they even told me someone was impersonating me, messaging them about expired ingredients. So now all my messages are being treated as spam. Why wouldn't they believe you? I don't know. They even asked how I could deceive them like that, just because we're competitors. I've heard that some of them have already made plans to get together and make homemade chocolates. How about going there and explaining everything in person? Before coming here, I actually went to where they were making chocolates and tried talking to them. But they said they weren't falling for it and kept pressuring me, asking who put me up to it. Do I just look like a liar? That's definitely not it. Everyone keeps talking about it's like some kind of competition. Feels like there's something going on that I don't know about. Is there some chocolate making contest I'm not aware of? Who knows? Since today's Valentine's Day, they all started making chocolates early this morning, so there's not much time left. Is there really no good way to get the ingredients back? Honestly, it's gonna be tough if they don't trust you. Yeah, I guess so. Sponsor did say eating it wouldn't cause any problems, so it should be fine. And even if it does, it's on them for not believing you. Still, if only I hadn't handed out those ingredients, none of this would have happened. Stuck my nose in where I shouldn't have. Good intentions, Crust. Still didn't turn out well in the end. Crust, I'm sorry. Oh, it's your day off and here I am venting to you. It happens every single time. As if whining would change anything. Asking for help isn't whining. Come to talk to me when things like this happen anytime. Thank you for saying that. Uh-oh, Delta. Sheesh. Just a moment, please. Oh, she's probably dressed in her normal outfit. If she was Ninja Delta, that'd be great. Oh, if she's crashing, maybe she was in the ceiling. Maybe it is Ninja Delta. Someone suddenly drops from the ceiling and lands in front of us. It's Ninja Delta, let's go. Yeah. Ellipsis is interesting. Instead of using headers for finding sections as separate fragments. Because this is a Google. Oh, it's a Google Doc, but it's not in like a Google like separate Google folder. Is the problem? Headings. Yeah, that's kind of weird. What? Because if the draft and the subsequent things are in the same file, that would be super hard to tell because it would be like copy and paste. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Because if it was in one file, wouldn't you just edit the draft? The draft would become the next version. Why? What? That's so weird. It's an alternative to Google Doc. Oh. Water validation is already completed. You know, you should know everything on water then. We did poster presentation about Black Lives Matter and Expo of Democracy and Justice. Okay. Water. Yeah, I had water class. We did water. Gah, there's someone in the ceiling? Yeah, it's Delta. I figured it was you, Delta. Well, your noises were also subtitled, so sounds like a job for the Thieves of Justice, so I've decided to step in. The Thieves of Justice? I heard everything about your situation from up there, Crust. A trap hidden inside a gift sent with good intentions. Victims who were told the truth yet refused to believe it. That sounds a bit dramatic. When a problem can't be resolved through ordinary means, that's when the Thieves of Justice must step in. Wow, really? Your job was really impressive. That's quite an exaggeration. You've assessed the situation correctly, Crust. Then how should we proceed? We must secretly retrieve all of the chocolates made from those ingredients. Thieves of Justice way. Huh? Oh, right. Stealing them is also an option. Steal them? But they're working so hard to make them. That doesn't feel right. But there's no other way. The Nikkes may be fine. But if a human eats chocolates made from those ingredients, there's no telling what might happen. If that happens, things could escalate quickly. I imagine the end of this is we're gonna eat all the chocolates and it's gonna, like, kill us. That sounds like what's gonna happen. How many people did you hand out those ingredients to? 13? Okay. Their workflow is like, they do seem to have a, oh, I don't know, Chicks draft. Chicks draft 2 is those like chapter X? No. Draft 1 seems pretty clean though for throwing out draft. That's, yeah, I don't, you know, I feel like I'm confused just hearing about some of the details, so I don't think it sounds like it was your fault for reading the wrong one. I don't know. Very important to drink water because 60% of the human body is composed of water. I thought it was 70 or like 68. Water is a pretty good solvent. Wow, you learned so many good things from your water foundations course. With that many people involved, all sorts of things could happen. Yeah. All right, since it's come to this, I guess I'll have to brace myself. Or maybe it depends on, you know, at any given time you could be somewhere between like 60 and 70% water. See, I know all about water now. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be convinced that your experience was like a real thing unless you tell me something I don't know about water. Not that you need to prove anything to me. One full document. Get a beta in. Have editing rights. Whoa, wow. It means a new draft / copy is created when they start making alterations. Oh. LibreOffice. Huh. What do I just steal something they just put so much care into? How about we give them these chocolates instead as an apology? We switch their chocolates. Made these yourself? Yeah. I just really wanted to apologize. I made plenty. Would you like to try some? You don't have to ask me twice. Crust hands Delta and me a chocolate each. Thanks. I put the chocolate in my mouth. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Oh, she only did 2 exclamations. She's not nearly as surprised as we are. Ooh, boom. This is really good. Yeah, it's really delicious. This should be more than sufficient compensation. Thank you so much for saying that. All right then, shall we assemble the thieves of justice? Unfortunately, Phantom. I mean, I would be okay if we just have Delta. Sorry, there's an important meeting in the library today. I don't think I can join. I'm really sorry. Even Quincy. Oh, if Quincy had shown up, that would not do it. Just returned from the Reeve destination yesterday. I should probably lie low today. Next time, come in for sure. We'll have a great time. Neither of them are able to join us. Looks like they're both busy. Is Miranda unavailable too? Miranda. She's been busy with her police work. I didn't actually ask her. Oof. We did TDS. Is that like turbidity? I don't know what TDS stands for. Got to know that places with water scarcity, women are exploited greatly. We got to know that places with water scarcity, women are exploited greatly. The class told you there was a relationship between water scarcity and women exploitation? That water and gender roles. Water and gender roles. I feel like my interpretation of that would be, I feel like it doesn't seem like that's a causation. It does probably is a correlation that more rural societies have more antiquated role systems. It I don't feel like that's the no choice then. It'll have to be just us. From this moment on, the three of us shall be called the Thieves of Chocolate. Okay. That's what I said. He said the same thing. If we're gonna do this, let's do it right and be prepared. Flutter. Uh-oh. I pull out a cloak and mask I've hidden in my wardrobe. Oh no. Wow, those are so cool. Oh, thanks. I don't have a cloak or mask. Are you sure it's okay for me to join? Of course you can. Why are we dressing up? Oh no. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Delta, currently serve as a trainee with the Thieves of Justice. Though I'm still in training, I will do my utmost not to tarnish my superior's reputation. I can provide the base of operations over them. I'll stay here. I can be in charge of meals. Unbelievable. That's the most useful role we've had within our ranks. I'm honored to be part of this. Alright then, Thieves of Chocolate, shall we proceed? You got it. Yes. Ah, I can't see anything. Maybe wearing a mask was a mistake. Stop worrying about that and keep crawling. Was it really necessary to enter through the vents? Yes. Since Quincy isn't here to carve a new route for us, the ventilation duct is the best option for infiltrating the residence. That makes sense. Doing this makes me feel like a secret agent on a mission. You're not wrong. You are one. Shh. Halt. The target's location is directly below us. We're already here? Crust lifts her head and peers through the openings in the ventilation duct. You're right. Rappy and Neon are down there. I don't know where Honest is though. Hang on. What in the world is that? What in the world is what? I peer down to where Crust is pointing. Rappy and Neon stare at the magnificent thing before them. It looks good. It looks great. You think so too? Of course. I still can't believe we made this with our own hands. I knew we were right. You bet we were. Honest needs to hurry up and see this masterpiece. Yeah. What's taking Honest so long? I should try calling her. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Honest. What took you so long? Did she eat some of the ingredients and she's sick? What do you think? I was buying boxes and decorations. Duh. You told me to grab whatever I could. And I asked someone to come down to help me carry some stuff, but no one came. What gives? Sorry. I was too busy perfecting this great work of art to check my messages. What great? That's right. Feast your eyes on this, Honest. We finally finished it. Neon points to the great work behind her. Do we get to see what it is? Whoa, what's that? Before her stands a massive, towering crimson bullet. What else? It's the chocolate we made. That's chocolate? Behold, the majesty of the great red bullet Mark III. Isn't it incredible? This great big bullet is made of chocolate? Yes. Impressive, isn't it? Super duper impressive. Did you both forget what day it is today? Of course it didn't. It's Valentine's Day. Then why did you make something that looks like it should be launched into the surface? Onto the surface. We said we'd make something filled with love. What's a more loving gesture than overwhelming firepower? I think the color red conveys plenty of love on its own. Oh my god. Oh, they're crazy. Ah, right, I see. I should have known better than to leave you two alone. But why is it Mark III? Because the three of us made it? Oh. Let's just drop it. If you want to win the chocolate competition, you need to go big or go home, don't you think? Since when did Valentine's Day become a chocolate competition? Everyone at the outpost is making chocolates. It must be a competition. Didn't we say we couldn't lose and that we'd make something super incredible? Master's gonna be our judge. Exactly. Yeah, the main character's gonna have to eat all of it. It's gonna happen. I had a professor who was crazy feminist. I don't know why, but promoted baldness to women because she thought the girls are more free that way. I'm gonna shave her head during her birthday. What do you mean exactly? I didn't mean that literally. Fine. Winning is important, so let's go with that. What about the leftover ingredients? Huh? What ingredients? The leftover chocolate ingredients. Shouldn't we at least make some heart shapes and then put them on top? There isn't any left. None? But we made so much. You can only call it true love if you pour everything into it in one go. Well said. So you used all of it to make that? Yep. That means there's really no turning back. Honest slumps to the floor. Honest, are you alright? You okay? Well, what's done is done. At least it's definitely going to leave a strong impression. Right? Okay then, how are we supposed to deliver this to the commander? They didn't think that far. We lift the platform underneath it. What if it tips over? Oh, I didn't think of that. Neither did I. Of course you didn't. Wasn't it your job to carry that? She got boxes. You can't put that in a box. Yes, you said you were going to handle logistics while we worked on the shape. How was I supposed to know you'd create this monstrosity? Let's go. We should head to Mighty Tools and ask them to make us a custom box or something. Can't you do that on your own? Oh! Let's hurry there. Oh boy. The coast is clear, Commander. Oh, did they leave the bullet? Seems like it. It's now or never we want to retrieve something that large. Are we really doing the right thing? Yeah, they really poured their hearts into making it. Imagine people eating that massive thing and ending up with upset stomachs. We're doing the right thing. You're right. If it's to keep people from getting sick, we have to do whatever it takes. Alright, let's go. We drop from the ventilation duct to the floor and stare at the enormous red bullet on the table. Wow, seeing it up close, it's even bigger than I imagined. It really is. How are we supposed to carry something that big? Where there's a will, there's a way. She's gonna ninjutsu it. Are we just carrying it? Correct. Alright, we'll make it work somehow. Delta and I will lift this. Crust, you place the chocolates you prepared on the empty table. Got it. We'll lift it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna break it. I lift the chocolate together with Delta. It's much heavier than I thought. It's just as I said. That's a seriously heavy dose of love. There. Crust places the 3 pieces of handmade chocolates onto the now empty table. I place the chocolate, Mr. Gourmand. Good work. Now let's get out of here before they come back. Affirmative. Roger that. Are we gonna get back up into the vents with it? Nah, they're just gonna skip over that. Who are they? Whenever someone answered anything, she would say that they are lying and answer that question by saying we are all water. Yeah, this class still doesn't sound like a real thing. It sounds like something you'd read in like a young adult fiction book. But that still doesn't sound like a real class, but I'm glad you know a lot about water. After escaping the Nikke dorms, we head toward the courthouse. I guess we're going through the vents again. Quincy's unavailable, remember? Right. Starting to get used to this, though. That's good. Crawling around events. Pravati, Eunhwa, and Emma are here, right? Yes, but, I think Yulha's here as well. Did they make Emma to let Emma in on the chocolate? They might be disposing of it themselves. I carefully peek inside. Bubble, bubble, bubble. It's gonna be a giant cauldron of purple miasma. What just what do you think you're doing? Oh, Yoha, you're here. Are you making chocolate in someone else's sacred workplace? I invited them. It's not their fault. What a weird grouping. What? I mean, you agreed to make chocolate for the commander, too. I said I was fine to make chocolate for Newbie. I never said you could make it right here. But, look, I understand why you're upset. What's done can't be undone, right? And besides, that's not what's important right now. We have a bigger problem at hand. Bubble, bubble. Someone let Emma make food. A bigger problem? Yes, this isn't the important part at all. Then what is? Haven't you heard the rumors? Ever since Crust handed out these ingredients, everyone's going crazy making handmade chocolates for the commander. That's the major crisis? That's not the issue. The problem is the whole chocolate making frenzy itself. Forget it. I'm telling you, it's serious. Things are getting out of hand. Someone's even impersonating crust and claiming that there are strange substances mixed into the ingredients. They're even spreading spam messages telling us not to use the ingredients. If we just sit around, we won't be able to leave a good impression on the commander. And Valentine's Day could slip right by us. It's a major crisis. It is true. Everyone's really fired up. Have they turned Emma into a chocolate? No, she has the, it pops up somewhat frequently in the like anime / media I watch, where there's like the character that likes to make food, but you know, they make it and then it has that like death aura around it, and then people have to be like eating it and be like, and they're like, it's good, right? And they're like, and it like kills them, you know. It's like they've got that trope where like they make something and they're like, how did you, they're like, I followed the recipe, and they're like, how did you make something that kills people? And they're like, oh well, you know, the eggshells and the ketchup might have been part of it. And it's like, what? They're just like unholy in the kitchen, you know. Sing a poem on water. Sure they did. That's why I refuse to lose either. Asked Pravati and Yunha if they wanted to join the preparations, and they said yes. You bet we did. We have to make it memorable no matter what. Of course we have to do it together. If I leave them to do it alone, Junior Blockhead might drop dead from eating what they make. See? That's what she's talking about. She's like, I have to keep Emma from killing him. Huh? What was that last part, huh? Nothing. Never mind. Alright, I get the picture. Telling you to stop now would only cause more chaos, so I won't get in your way. So, are things going well? Bubble, bubble, bubble. Well, of course. We've already shaped them. And now we're just letting this out. Why is it still bubbling then? Parati holds up a tray stacked high with heart-shaped chocolates. Oh, wait. Who knew Emma was such a whiz at cooking? You said who is such a what now? Emma kept suggesting all these unfamiliar ingredients. No, they let her put stuff in it. No, you have to get rid of those now. No, this would have worked if you and you hadn't gotten me the ingredients so quickly. They were helping? Chocolates with a truly special flavor. Well, they'll be truly special, all right, I bet. Add any fake real fan is that one character cannot cook and somehow always makes 2 wet and crunchy eggs. Ew. Yuck. I've got such a bad feeling about this. It's funny. I don't know. Sometimes people are like, oh, can you cook? And I'm like, not really. And then they're like, can you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I'm like, well, yeah. And they're like, well, could you make like spaghetti? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, that's not cooking. And they're like, that's cooking. Like, could you make scrambled eggs? I'm like, yeah. So I think my definition, and then you're like, oh, they can't make eggs. I'm like, what? So I think I have a weird perception of what cooking is. It's funny because people are like, can you cook? I'm like, could I make a filet mignon? I don't know. You know, like, probably not. My steak preparation and, execution are very good. I don't know how to cook a lot of seafood. And so they're like, my definition of cooking is grilled cheese sandwich and spaghetti. And I'm like, then yes. Don't worry, I made sure it's at least edible. Oh, thanks, Yunhua. What's bubbling? Bubble, bubble, bubble. By the way, what's been boiling over this whole time? Roddy looks to where Yulha is pointing. Huh? What's boil? Gah! Inside a massive pot, an unknown liquid is bubbling violently. Oh dear, maybe the heat was a little too high. What's that supposed to be anyway? Did a recipe include something like this? While you were shaping the chocolates just now, I thought they might lack a certain oomph. So providing I made a special sauce. No, we even made it pink. Isn't it pretty? No. You're going to make it even more impactful? I don't like the sound of that. Watch closely. Just do this and don't put it. Scoops up a ladleful of the special sauce and lifts it over the chocolates. Wait, Emma. Emma freezes. Hold on. Let's take one out first and make a sample. Right, we'll make it. I'll make it. Just one spoonful then. Pravati scoops up a spoonful of the sauce and pours it over the chocolate. Wait, splash. The sauce splatters. Hiss. Is it an acid? Purple smoke begins pouring out of the chocolates. Oh my. What happened? Get to a window, quick. I'll take the right, you take the left. Got it. Yulha drags Pravati and sprints towards the right window. Yulha pulls Emma along and runs to the left. Commander, now's our chance. We're being gassed. You want us to jump into that toxic gas? I don't think that's possible. There's no other way. I'll go in alone. Alone? No, it's too dangerous. I'll be fine. I know wind style ninjutsu. What? Ninjutsu? Hand me the items we need to deliver. Come on. Let's have faith in Delta. Okay, alright. Crest hands 4 pieces of chocolate to Delta. Please be careful. Don't worry. Neen neen. Windjutsu. Delta leaps into the violet haze. Moments later, Delta climbs back into the ventilation duct, carrying the chocolates made by Yulha, Emma, Yunhwa, and Pravati. You actually did it. Amazing. Mission complete. Let's make a swift retreat before the gas fills the vents. Let's move. Cook a big IRL. Tea, coffee, and instant noodles. So I personally wouldn't consider any of that cooking. But it does involve heating water in every one of those instances. I don't think boiling water is cooking. I guess you could say you're cooking the water. But if it does seem like maybe the general population think that's cooking. The instant noodle things people have been like, oh well, you know how to make like ramen or something like in the microwave. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, then you can cook. I'm like, no, I think you need a, like, I feel like cooking to me necessitates at least something being cooked, like something going from raw. It could be vegetables or meat, but I feel like something needs to be cooked for it to be cooking. I don't know. Making spiced chai from scratch, I'd be impressed. I don't know how that process works. When I hear making tea, I just think tea bag plus boiling water, or you know, tea leaves in infuser plus boiling water. Although I feel like if you're making like the spice mixtures from scratch, that probably sounds more like alchemy than cooking. Brewing, perhaps. Where are we going? Trendy bar. Oh, that's workshop. Wow, everyone has such distinct personalities. That's correct, Crust. The Countess chocolate and the ones made of the group at the courthouse are so out of this world. Things I'd rather not dwell on for more reasons than one. Is that so? I just find them fascinating since they're so out of the ordinary. I almost felt bad stealing them. Don't. If we hadn't stolen them, I would have died. Not from spoiled ingredients, but for entirely different reasons. Huh? Anyway, who's next? Ah, this is where the underworld queens are gathering. Sakura! This isn't gonna be easy. Yeah, yet another way we could die. If we get caught, they'll probably rid us with bullets. Underworld Queen is they're a nice batch. Sound really dangerous people. They wouldn't make weird chocolate, would they? To uphold justice, no matter the danger or hardship. That is the spirit of the thieves of justice. Yeah, we're the thieves of chocolate, so maybe we don't. You're right, we're the thieves of chocolate, carrying on the legacy of the thieves of justice. We have to make sure innocent people don't get sick. All right, let's go. I make tea using ginger paste. Ooh. Spices and tea leaves, mostly in winters. I guess I don't know if I've ever had a ginger tea before. I like ginger, but Ginger and drink so far hasn't been a great mix for me. There are plenty of seats over there. Can you move away from me? Rosanna! Didn't we agree not to cross each other's lines barely 10 minutes ago? Who says I crossed anyone's line? If anything, you're edging on mine. Ah. Looks like it's taking shape, but are you sure this is how you're supposed to make it? You're all being too noisy. Is it truly impossible for you people to do this with a little civility? Viper's here too. Do you think it's possible? Yeah, they look pretty intimidating. Do you think we can actually succeed? Well, no one's perfect at every second. An opening will surely present itself. And that's when we strike. Fine, let's just wait and see. Snake? You're the ones who specifically invited me to help you make chocolates as a teacher. Speak with some respect, will you? Oh boy. You make it sound like you're volunteering your services. Let's be honest, you're here because you want to give Mr. Chocolates, not to help us. We had to beg Enoch to grant a special person to come to the outpost for just one day on February 14th, Valentine's Day, on the condition that we, the 3 underworld queens, would be under supervision at all times, and that the moment we touched a gun, we'd be executed on the spot. I have a bad news for your model, Rosanna. You are always holding a gun. Rosanna? No, that's why I'm thankful. But did you really get Enoch's permission? I never thought I would ever be able to allow it to leave the outer rim. Who knows, maybe Enoch started to develop some human emotions too. I don't know about that. Oh, don't joke around. Were there any conditions you guys agreed to? I just promised to help Enoch out with a few things when needed. I won't claim it'll be easy, but I don't think it's unreasonable either. Maybe it's because cadets at the outpost and Enoch trusts him and us enough to allow it, like Rosanna said. Maybe Enoch's developed some feelings for us too. Feelings? And in the grand scheme of things, she probably doesn't think the outpost is a part of the arc. So excited we can stay here until midnight today. Stop be late heading back, of course. Don't want to miscalculate the timing and get myself killed. I'll play my role as teacher well, then go back down. Well, judging by all this chit-chat, looks like everyone's doing a decent job of making this thing. Is it finished? Of course. Well, how could they fuck it up? It seems normal already, but of course. Wait, I'm not done yet. Why don't we do a little progress check then? Let's see who's faring the best. I'm fine with that. Yes, knocking your opponent's confidence down a peg sounds like a good idea. I'll go first. Sakura places a cherry blossom shaped chocolate on the table. Yo, she's shaping hers? Ooh, cherry blossoms. Great job. Thank you. Use a store-bought cherry blossom mold, didn't you? Oh, that is correct. Oh, well, that's so fancy. I knew it. That shape looked familiar. If you're going with a flower, you could have at least decorated it a bit better. Add some petal details or something. Whoa. Looks like you just poured melted chocolate into the mold and let it set. Can you even consider that handmade? True, at this point, it's not at all different from factory-made chocolate, is it? What? Hey, you guys don't have to be that harsh. I wonder if you possess the skill to judge others so freely. Fine, as a teacher, I'll show mine. Viper places a sleek chocolate shaped like a coiled serpent. What? Whoa, you guys are seriously talented. How did you even make the snake? This much effort is the bare minimum when it comes to making handmade chocolates. A chocolate snake? That way, honey's bound to like it, right? You're so full of yourself. You just had to make something that's about you. What? You stack the two of them on top of each other. It looks like a pile of poop. Good job, Rosanna. Indeed it does. Incorporating multiple layers would have left an even stronger impression. What a shame. Hey. Let's see how good yours is if you're gonna talk trash. Me? Try not to be too surprised. Rosanna places a square slab of chocolate engraved with an ornate rose. What? Seriously? Why is everyone so good? Oh, I guess she did engrave it. I thought it was just gonna be one slab of chocolate. Morn glances discreetly at her own square chocolate sitting in the corner of the table. What's wrong with making it a plain old square? Didn't you hear what Viper said? If you want to catch Mister's eye, you'll need something flashy, like a rose. Poop snake? A rose? Oh, please. It looks like a rat's been chewing on it. What? They're all gonna separate and laugh, and we're gonna steal the chocolates. Fine, making chocolate isn't my thing anyway. This works out nicely. Rosanna? Rosanna pulls out her gun. No! I think it's time to thin out the competition. No! Oh boy. Hey, it was just a joke. No need to take it as far. I thought Enoch said they were gonna kill him if they touched the gun. She has a point. Never hurts removing the competition ahead of time. Sakura, not you too! Called it. You guys held back longer than I expected. I knew this would happen the moment the three of you said you were going to be working together. I don't even carry a gun. Looks like I'm about to get shot for nothing. Huh? You guys seriously put those guns away? Oh, they're shooting. Rosanna fires a shot into the ceiling beside the vent. Uh-oh. Was that an accident? Are you insane? What if that actually hit someone? I've never gotten along with the rats. Funny thing is, I heard a rat's been running around the outpost for the past few hours. Huh? There's a rat in the outpost? And that rat has been stealing chocolate! Feels like it's right above our heads, doesn't it? Oh! What? Over our heads? Where? If you come quietly now, we'll let you off with a warning. Won't mind if it stays hidden a little longer. Wait, you all knew? Oh no, have we been caught? What do we do? Do we tell them the truth? Yeah, if we say it's us, they might not shoot. What an eclectic group. Strength thief. The starting class really doesn't matter that much. Halberd. The halberds are very good. There are a lot of really good ones. That is, they're pretty darn strong. Especially a lot of them have like that running super fast attack. It's pretty good. Delta pulls out shurikens fitted with grenades. Uh-oh. Ninja thief knows no surrender. What are you planning to do? Just trust me again this time. Okay, I believe in you. Crest hands 4 chocolates to Delta. Okay, I'm going in. This seems like a terrible idea. So I'm the only one who didn't know? Didn't you get a message from Anis and Pravati saying the chocolates were stolen? Oh, I think I did see something like that. It's pretty obvious someone's making hits on the groups that are making chocolates together. Didn't it cross your mind they'd come for us next? Moreover, how could you miss all that audible breathing? Shut it. Quit whining and get ready to catch that scum. Whining. Hey. The grenade-fitted shuriken flies from the ceiling and lands on the table. What the? Is that a shuriken? It's a grenade. Take cover. It was a smoke grenade. The grenade split open, releasing a cloud of pale powder. Ah, my eyes. Oh, pepper spray? Ah, what is this? Everyone stay alert and watch your surroundings. Oh, hang on. Our chocolates, they're gone. When did they? If it comes to this. Aims her gun at the ceiling. Oh boy. Sakura picks up something that hit her on the head. What the hell is this? Looks like chocolate? So they steal chocolates, then leave chocolate behind? Why? Haha, this is more entertaining by the second. Rosanna fires another shot toward the ceiling. Bah, missed. Don't sense any presence. It appears they've already escaped. So what do we do? Where are our chocolates? Who knows? Viper carefully examines the wrapper that fell onto her head. We'll just have to track them down one way or another. Accidentally hit the first merchant he's angry with. Yeah, that'll happen. I really thought we were done for. Yeah, that was really scary. But thanks to Delty, we got out safely. She's a very capable ninja. Thank you so much. Thanks, Delta. Don't mention it. Compared to my superiors, I still have a long way to go. She's lying. Her superiors are not very good. I see. The thieves of justice really are incredible. Yeah, I guess so. Looks like word's gotten out that chocolates are being stolen. It's only gonna get harder to steal them from here on out. They're gonna band together, no matter. We just need to be more cautious. Right. With Delta around, it feels like we'll manage somehow. I feel the same. Anyway, this is our last stop. This time, Blanc, Noir, Rupee, and Mary, right? Oh, the buddies. Right. All right, this one shouldn't be too scary. Commander, we have a problem. The ventilation ducts are blocked. What? Then how do we get in? Is there another route? None. They must have heard we were coming. The windows have been sealed as well, which means there's only one way to enter the theater. The main entrance. We'll have to go in disguise. No option but a frontal assault. A frontal assault, huh? Not a bad approach. We go in head on and confront them, Commander. I call this the dashing offensive. The dashing offensive? Rupee. It's like the Onion Knight in here. No one's coming. Are you sure the thief is gonna show up? Yeah, what if they don't even realize we're here? When we heard from Sakura, I thought for sure they'd come for us next. Honestly, them not showing up is a bit of a letdown. I agree. I was hoping we'd get to meet them in person. Yeah, I wanted to show those thieves the golden bunny chocolate we made. Rupee looks up at the golden rabbit-shaped chocolate placed at the center of the platform. Wow, no matter how many times I look at it, I'm amazed at how pretty our chocolate is. It really is. The way the gold sparkles is simply sublime. Rupee, I think your idea was really great. Oh, but it wasn't just my idea, though. Blanc and Noir were the ones who suggested making it bunny shaped to bring good luck. And mixing in stamina boosting ingredients. Uh-oh. So that chocolate is good for the body was Mary's suggestion. Mary, it was really a team effort. Turned out so beautifully. Makes me happy. Do you think Pit Boss will like it? Of course, Sweetie's gonna love it. All we have to do now is watch out for that thief and deliver this safely to Pit Boss. But no one's coming. I wish this thief would hurry up already. Are they not coming? Knock, knock, knock. They're here? They're here. Who is it? It's me. Huh? Pit Boss? Sweetie? What's the commander doing here? Can you open the door for a second? The door? What do we do? We have to hide the chocolate. Should we cover it with this? Oh, we distract them and they hide the chocolate from us and then Delta steals it. The perfect plan. Blanc pulls out a large pot. Good idea. But what if the thief is imitating Pit Boss's voice? Don't worry, Noir. If that's the case, Blanc brandishes a ladle like a baseball bat. I'll take them down with this. Good. Then Rupee grabs a pot lid. I'll bonk them with this. You guys make me feel so reassured. Shall I open the door? Mary opens the door. Hey, everyone. Thank goodness, it really is you, Sweetie. Blanc and Rupee lower their weapons. Did I do something wrong? Well, we heard there's a thief stealing precious things around the outpost. We thought they might be coming for us next. When you suddenly knocked, we wondered if it might be a thief disguised as you. Blanc lifts the ladle again. I was ready to take them down with this. I see. The dashing offensive. Yes, since no one knows you're the thief, Commander, you can knock on the door under some pretense or another. Once they open the door, give me the signal, then I'll throw in a smoke bomb and quickly retrieve the chocolate. Pit Boss, are you okay? Huh? You weren't responding when we called you. Sorry, what were you saying again? You shut up so suddenly. We were asking what you came by for. Oh, I was just passing by and saw that the theater lights were on, so I thought I'd check if anyone was here. Uh-huh, I see. You miss us, don't you, Sweetie? That's right. That's really sweet of you if you came here just to see us. My conscience is killing me. Well, now that I got to see you all, I should get going. So soon? That's kind of... Whoosh! Huh? Something just flew in. What? White smoke pours out of the shuriken with loud noises. I spread my arms and throw myself toward Rupee, Mary, Blanc, and Noir. Whoa, watch out! Pit Boss. Oof, Pit Boss. Oh my, Commander. Oh my gosh, Sweetie. Oh boy. Tackle him. After a moment, the smoke clears. Is everyone okay? Is anyone hurt? Yeah, we're fine. Are you okay, Pit Boss? Yeah, I'm fine. Wow, you just jumped in front of us to protect us, sweetie. Oh boy. Of course I did. You're so chivalrous, sweetie. Oh boy. It's nothing. I feel so guilty. Guys, this is bad. Our chocolate, it's been replaced with a different chocolate. So the thief. Sorry, sweetie, we've got an emergency to deal with. Oh, sure, I'll get going then. Okay, see you next time. Sorry about this, Pit Boss. See you later. See you next time, Pit Boss. I'll see you soon, Commander. Yeah. I hurriedly leave before my guilt gets any worse. Mary quietly observes his retreating back. Something feels fishy. The timing. Mary. Yunhwa? Oh no, they're gonna get together. This can't end well. You here, Mr. Gourmand? Are we gonna have all the chocolate in this room? Oh no. Excellent work, Commander. You're both here already? Yeah, Delta told me to wait here, so I came first. What about the last chocolate? It's all thanks to your superb performance, Commander. Delta points toward the desk. All the chocolate we'd stolen are lined up. No, get rid of them! With the golden bunny chocolate placed at the very end. No, get rid of the evidence! Dispose of them! Mission accomplished. Wow, such a short time too. Very impressive. It's all thanks to you throwing yourself at them to draw their attention. Great work, everyone. I really don't think I was of any help. Honestly, I might have even been one of the two who had gone alone. That's not true at all. Is it not? We're only able to push through because all of us were together. The power of friendship. So that's how it is. Thieves of Justice really are amazing. An honor teaming up as the Thieves of Chocolate with such wonderful people. Once again, thank you so much for your help. Crust bows her head toward Delta and me. Thanks to you, no one got sick, and we can all enjoy Valentine's Day. Hey, this event ain't over yet, Crust. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, if I'd eaten all those chocolates, I would have suffered a fate worse than an upset stomach. Thanks for all the help, both of you. I should be the grateful one. I'm glad I got to be part of Thieves of Chocolate with such exemplary people. Well then, since everyone's wrapped up so nicely, let's disband for... Oh wait, what should we do with all these chocolates we stole? We have to like melt them down. Good question. I look at the beautifully shaped chocolates piled on the desk. So much care was put into them, but I can neither eat them or throw them away. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. I'll find a safe place to stash them. I think it'd be best if you kept them, Gourmand. After all, they were made for you, right? Correct. All of them expressed the intention to give these to you, Commander. Right. I guess they were all meant for me. Does that mean... If I was going to end up receiving them anyway, we didn't have to steal any of this at all? Oh no. I suppose? They would have wanted him to eat them, right? Everything turned out fine in the end. I guess you're right, and that's what matters. Correct. Justice has been upheld, and that's all that matters. Oh, that reminds me, there's something I want to give you both. Crust holds out 2 beautifully wrapped boxes. I prepared these while you're retrieving the last chocolate. Thanks, Crust. Thank you very much. They're nothing compared to what Crust made, but I picked these up along the way. Delta hands out some chocolates to Crust and me. Aw, thanks, Delta. Wow, thanks so much. Sorry I wasn't able to prepare anything. It's okay. Today's Valentine's Day, after all. That's right. Today is a day when you're allowed to receive gifts only. Well, the gifts are delivered and the job is done. I'll be heading out now. See you two next time. Crust heads outside. Then I shall also take my leave until we meet again. Neen, neen. Delta vanishes up into the ceiling. Are we really gonna get away without... Finally, freedom. I feel like something bad's gotta be coming. Maybe it's because I spent all day crouched and crawling through vents, but my whole body aches. Ugh, I need to lie down. Thud. Lying on the bed, I stare at the chocolates piled high on the desk. Never mind, I should put those away before they melt. I hear someone's footsteps. Uh-oh. No, it sounds like more than one person. It's all of them. This can't be good. I jump up and rush towards the desk. Stop right there, Commander. I knew it. The Great Red Bullet Mark III is here after all. You dirty chocolate thief. Ha. Everything really is here. Unbelievable. So the Commander really was the thief. You even managed to steal chocolates from this many people? Very impressive, Commander. The Great Red Bullet Mark III was here all along. Honestly, pulling off stealing all these chocolates is incredible, Master. How did you even get in here? The chocolates we made had my special sauce on them. I can track them by scent. No. You can track them down that way? Don't think that kind of cheap disguise would fool us, junior blockhead. Do you have any idea how hard I worked to make sure this stuff wasn't lethal when ingested? I get wanting to receive chocolate, but to steal it before it's even finished? I was going to bring it to you once it was done. Stealing it without even saying anything is so cruel, Commander. Exactly. That was awful of you, Commander. Do you have any idea how hard we worked on those? You just left the chocolate and disappeared without a word. And that compensation chocolate of yours was the same for everyone. Oh, there was no thought behind it at all. You jerk. I actually believe you'd come to see us, sweetie. How could you lie so casually to our faces? That was wrong of you, Pit Boss. If you just asked for chocolates when you came looking, we'd have given it to you. You didn't have to throw a smoke bomb to deceive us. Why did you trick us? Lying is really bad, Commander. No matter how much you wanted chocolate. How could you trick that many people like that? That's truly mean of you. It's not that I wanted chocolate. Am I the only one who can't understand what's going on right now? The thief earlier was you? You're the one who threw that shuriken and made off with the chocolates? How is that even possible, aren't you human? Listen, mister. I know you wanted chocolates really badly. And honestly, I don't mind you stole the chocolate I made. But you left the exact same apology chocolate for everyone? Not to mention, you threw it at our heads. I have to give you props. It was a pretty creative way to give a gift. No matter how fond of you, Astarchus. Even if I overlook how chummy you are with the other girls at this outpost, and I never imagined you to be so bold as to practically announce it to the entire base. Besides, isn't this chocolate made by Crest? Aha! That look on your face says it all! Giving a chocolate made by one girl as a gift to another girl? That's very naughty of you, honey. I swear there's a perfectly good explanation for all of this. I'm sure there is. There always is one. If you explained everything to us beforehand, we wouldn't have had any problems. But you chose not to be open with us. What? She tried to message. And now the price you have to pay is to eat the chocolates made for you. Ah, see, I was destined to end this way. You'll eat them, won't you? Yeah, you gotta eat them. Eat up, junior blockhead. You're gonna eat them all, right, Commander? I have full faith that you'll give them a taste. Consider this your karma, newbie. I'm looking forward to your chocolate eating show, sweetie. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. I'll have digestive medicine ready to go. That day, I end up eating every last piece of chocolate, and my stomach pays a terrible price for it. For a long while afterward, I can't so much as look at chocolate. I swear that I'll never again do something as stupid as stealing someone else's chocolate. Chocolate, please. End. Nice. Oh, I probably claim all, huh? Silly. Very silly. Classic little holiday event. Okay. I think I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. And then I will continue. All right. Yeah. Drinking even more liquids than normal. It's possible I might be getting a little bit of a sore throat. We'll see. My throat's definitely been pretty weird today. But, oh. All right. If Sod is still around, I can talk about Nikke. I'm pretty sure, or I could, or if not, I can continue with main story. But now I'm pretty sure I've had this exact conversation with Sod before, because I know I would go about mentioning, AFK Arena, and last time Sod was like, AFK Journey? And I was like, no. So I go, wait, yeah, I feel like my throat, you know, sometimes gets a little fucked up, but I do feel like my head feels a little feverish. So it's probably not just a throat thing. It's probably, you know, like actual like sore throat, but we'll see. Normally it never seems to progress more than this. I feel a little sick, but normally I can work through it pretty easily. Maybe I'll go play some event first. Rest starts today. Yeah, my immune system is pretty goated. So it's normally pretty fine. Beep, boop, boop. But there was some an event started like 2 days ago. There's this there's a collab with an anime called Lycoris Recoil. I don't know it at all, but it has like a little beat mini game question mark. Oh, I missed one. No. I guess I was expecting there to be more songs here. It looks like she's just shooting her friend. I get she's probably hitting the targets in the background, but I don't know. Okay, I was playing it yesterday without sound on my phone, and I thought, I was like, I'm missing the music, but I think this really is just a hitting circles. And just like yesterday, I'm gonna have missed one single thing. Rip. Triple. Yep. That's gonna bother me. It's the same accurate. It's 70 perfects and 1 great. That's exactly what happened with this one. Will it show me? Oh no, it doesn't say. Talent. Increases the number of points you get. Oh. Increases your total life. Decreases the game difficulty by reducing the level of accuracy needed. Well, I don't need any of that. Oh, well, they're all different cakes, huh? Well, I guess I might as well get it then. No song said, yeah, I mean, I guess there's... Like, there is a song in the background. I don't feel like it's... It doesn't change when you enter here. Oh, wait, this is different. Something is happening sound-wise. Something is auditorily happening. What the... The whistle. Oh, still going. Boing, 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 boing. Hey, that one was perfect. 100%. Well, now I gotta get 100% on these ones. Better than now. Either way, still, like, you know, this is a little mini game they put in here. Their mini games are normally, you know, like the art is definitely all, you know, custom. Their events got some good stuff. It was easier to do the double on phone faster because you could just use your like second finger. The beginning and the end are a little long. There we go. Wait, I don't have any more talent, do I? Oh, you don't need any for the second level. Oh, wait, I didn't understand what it was. 0 necessary. Oops. Anticipation indeed. Oh, this one doesn't have the same problem, I guess. But yeah, sometimes there are crossovers that I'm like, I have no clue what's happening in this crossover. Like there was a Nier Automata crossover that I was like, this is, I know what these characters look like, I guess. There was also 2 Evangelion crossovers that I was like, I don't know what this is. I mean, I know of, you know, like they had some like Evas and stuff. But like Sakura and Rei and stuff. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know anything about this. 100%. That's right. More score. Eva crossover? Did you have to wrestle angels or sync up with Asuka? Sync up with Asuka. Neither. Both of them, well, in the first one we sent Rei and Asuka to Nikke training school, and together with some of the like younger Nikke people, they taught each other how to work together as a team. And then we went up and fought a giant monster. In the second one, there was some Eva piloting, and there was like evil Asuka. She like was wearing a hat, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not from whatever the organization is called. I'm from the other thing." And they were like, and then there was like Rei was like, "I'm not a real person. I'm just a clone," or something. And it was like, okay. The second one was definitely more plot heavy, and there was some piloting of Evas. And they were fighting some, it was like they fought like a dark version of another Eva. It was, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone who knows the source material. I'm not sure. That's wild. I don't know. I assumed some of it was based off of something that happened in Evangelion, but I genuinely no idea. But I guess I think Sod must be a goner, so I'll just go play some campaign then. Yeah, I've got no idea. I've got no clue. So I think what happened last time in the story was we had just left off with the queen had been attacking the Ark, but it was the queen that was like the commander's kid, question mark, and Annis blasted it with her new outfit. So I don't know where this will be picking up. Oh, Neon's still somewhere. She was meeting with the people underneath the Ark in the darkness that were crawling on the floor. I forgot about that. Sees a cluster of lights. A red light district unfurls before her. She keeps walking, but she finds herself unable to move forward. She walks in place as if trapped on a set of rails. She is next for revamp. I mean, we don't have, I don't think we have access to the actual Honest yet. I don't think we saw her reveal, but I don't think we have her available. But maybe it's time to get the reveal for Neon. Her facial expression remains blank as she mechanically puts one foot in front of the other. After a long while. Huh, there's a safeguard. Oh, right, the talk of this one. Nice. Yeah. Oh, GN's not voiced. Interesting. Yeah, Neon's a whole... All she cares about is firepower. A key. Oh, there's something her glasses have access or something. Brain scanning her. Process. Nan walks forward and enters the red light district. Is it her body turns transparent and then disappears? That's what happened on screen. What? Oh, is this virtual? What is happening? Safeguards. I don't know what's happening in this story right now. So I don't know if Neon knows her skirts up, but it's been like that since launch, because she's one of like the starting, you know, like basic units, part of the main squad. So she's been like that since she's an OG. Although I think Nikke might only be like 4 years old. I think was it the 3rd or 4th anniversary recently? I can't remember. I think it's not how it's supposed to, you know, be in universe canon, but it is how it always looks. I think she's not. I feel like it's more ruled, like, you know, she's not super preoccupied by that. bit of a klutz. open gate. More treasures. Okay. Just what in the heck is happening with Neon? Oh, who the hell is that? Who is this dirty child? What? Who are these little girls? Who the hell are these people? Stall 3 and Princess. Is this current timeline? Is this a flashback? Who are... Well, the money runs out this week. It was plenty of money. Big Madam. What? What is happening? Am I supposed to know these people? Maybe there was sometimes there is a little side story that you can go through. I'm like, am I supposed to know? Flaunting your nasty temper. Love and tapping on your new keyboard. Let's go. Hey, you know, as long as you like it, that's what the keyboards are all about. People spend a lifetime chasing their perfect keyboard. I don't know. I feel like I see the keyboard enthusiasts being like, they did spend $1,000 and they do all the custom stuff and they're like, well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. No, so Finding something that you're happy with and just liking that is excellent.
疑っていい人じゃないよ。所詮こんな歓楽街で商売してるような輩よ。約束や信用を語るなんて馬鹿げているわね。
How big of a deal is this story right now? Are these characters gonna be relevant?
いいじゃないと本当に死んじゃうかもよ。
I guess it's all Outer Rim story. Yeah, but I really Princess. Not a fan of her character type. Like Princess.
身の程をわきまえて掃除でもしていなさい。ねえ、お姫様、君が預けられた時のお金ってね、私の仕事の分も入ってたの。来週から一緒にいる理由がなくなるってこと。あ、ずいぶん図に乗るわね。何様のつもり？
Whoa, Jesus.
何も困らないわ。
What a terrible thing to say.
それならよく。別の方を向いてやりなさい。こんなところで汚い仕事なんかしてるから。
Yeah, that little girl's terrible.
笑いが出るわ。偉そうに人に説教できる立場かしら。
I thought maybe she would care a little bit that she was coughing. She's like, oh no, you're sick. But she, unrepentant little bitch. What the fuck? Time to anybody that picky. It fits your hands well and it's soft. I'm assuming that's about like the softness of the keys. It's not like actually carpeted, is it? Adoptive core. I don't know who these characters are or if they're gonna be, I don't have any evidence yet that either of them are Nikkes. They're probably both just like real little girls. I don't know. Unclear yet. What'd she say? Oh, she was like, oh, that's funny. You think you matter? But 140p. Oh, you're like, yeah, the visual quality is so low I can't read any of the subtitles. That sucks. Damn. Comfy sounds like a great adjective for keyboard. Yeah, I don't know. The vibe I got from that whole interaction was like there's some girl that got dropped off in we're kind of in like a kind of slumsy area, and she's been living there for 2 years. But she's very rude. Show me Big Madam.
どうなりましたか？
あら、急にどうしたの？この1ヶ月、聞きもしなかったのに。お世話している。
Maybe it's been a month?
愛想を尽かしてるかと思ったわ。
Since that last thing we saw?
最近どうしてるのか、急に気になって。死んじゃったんですね。
いいえ、まだ生きてるわよ。 Because
I'm wondering if this is like the backstory for Neon or something, maybe. Because both these girls have white hair, and I can't remember what Neon's eye color is, but like maybe it's this girl.
そうですか。
ねえ、賛成。念のために言っておくけど。 余計なことは考えるもんじゃないわ。あの子のあの性格よ。まだ死んでないだけで。
Piece of work, the girls. Yeah, she is a piece of work.
関わって得になることは一つもないわ。損しないだけでもマシな方ね。どんなことにも代償はつきものなの。いつも言ってるでしょ。
それ嘘ですよね。
あら。 私の言うことが信じられないの？
もらったお金がなくなってから1ヶ月も面倒を見続けてたじゃないですか。 そういうところが好きなんです。
マーカスの店の裏をうろついてるみたいよ。残り物がたくさん出るものね。
わかりました。ありがとうございます、ビッグマダム。
Oh, she eating stuff out of the trash? Oof. Ooh.
こんなざまになると分かっていたら人間なんかやめておいたのに。
Wouldn't have chosen to be a human this time? What the fuck? Is that some is like Chunibyo? Like, I've been reincarnated? She can do street brawl with other kids?
お前、ゴミ箱あさりなんかしてるのか。
消えろと言ったの。
どうした？腹が減ったか？生ゴミでも空気か？
もう忠告はしてあったはずね。次に無礼な振
How, what, can she fight? How is she gonna make them regret talking down to her?
それ、やるよ。食いな。ただし。私の足の間を這いつくばってくぐればな。
What is happening?
腹減ってんだろ。一回やれば食わせてやる。
Crawl between my legs and eat this bread? What? Do kids do this shit?
下劣ね。
ああ。
どん底で生きているから。
You were born to grovel on the ground? Wow, she is sticking to her guns, I guess. Jesus Christ.
だと？
言葉が難しすぎたかしら。一生ここで惨めに過ごすのがお似合いよ。
God, she is unrepentant. Yeah, she's gonna get beat up. Not to like victim blame, but she kind of was asking for that a little bit.
いない。マジでいねえじゃん。おかしなボディーガードのやつらいなくなってやがる。やっちまえ。
Oh no. Well, that's pretty rough though.
会った時から気に入らなかったんだよ。散々しかとしやがって。喋り方も偉そうだしよ。
They're not
お
wrong.
前、アークじゃいいとこの家にいたんだって。残念でした。ここはな、アウターリムなんだよ。
Autarim? Why is she stuck here?
お前、二度とその面見せんなよ。今度またお前の顔を見たら、その辺のコレクターに売り飛ばしてやるからな。
No, she's gonna eat the bread. She's like, they left the bread and I didn't have to crawl.
頭はやられてなかったと思うけど。大丈夫じゃなさそうだ。
What a strange story this is.
聞かないでおくね。はい、これ。
Feels a piece of bread placed on her forehead.
ごめん。よく見えなくて。
Does that girl need glasses?
ひどい目に遭った時こそ。
Neon wears glasses.
ビッグマダムが言ってたよ。だからしっかり食べて。美味しくないわ。
Oh my god, this girl.
やっぱりもうちょっと殴られてくる。
Sounds like you need another beating. Yeah, I know her personality is rough. Needs an attitude adjustment ASAP. Explosions.
これでまた一歩夢に近づいたわ。
よし、ここが新しいパーテ
Okay,
ィー
and
会
there's a
場
little
か。
piece of loot over
まだパーティーは終わって
here.
ねえよな。さっさと帰って最後まで楽しもうぜ。
該当地点に移動します。
Ba-ding! I was gonna update the couch. Mm.
<clears throat> 光線開始。まだパーティーは終わってねえよな。あなたの望み通りに動きましょう。
Cat playing, or like kneading, like, or like
該当地点に移動します。
turning in a circle. Like, ah, no, upon me. I'm busy. I'm playing games. Sitting on the couch is not an active role. No.
ここで過ごせばいいよ。ここ。だからどこよ。今いるところ。床で寝ろということ。
Comfy. It was funny. Yeah, with the last bathroom break, well, the only one today so far, I guess. I went out and it was funny. I got up this morning and the cat, I heard her beeping somewhere and she came out, but then my dad was moving around out in like the kitchen and I think she didn't like that, so she walked off. So I didn't really pet her very much. But then I went out to go to the bathroom like 30, 40 minutes ago now, and she was like, oh, so we did some more petting, but what a weird little creature.
天井に穴は開いてないし、高いんだよここ。買うのに買った？この場所。
She bought this place.
ここが私の家。
冗談はやめなさい。家なんて呼べるものじゃないわ。
でも家だから。
まあいいわ。100歩譲って、ここがあなたの家だとして、買ったというのはこの辺り全体のこと？
はあ、本当に何も知らないんだね。2年間ずっとぼーっとしてたの？
いいから説明しなさい。
そこに黄色い線があるでしょ。
Did she buy like a square in the
そ
tunnel?
の線の内側が私の家。
何を言っているの？
地面の持ち主が誰かなんて決まりはないけど、勝手に何か置いて住んだりしたら争いになるでしょ。
She buy like
だから
5 square feet in a house?
引いた地面にお金を出すの。持ち主がその中にいる限りは安全を保証してもらえるか。
What? The owners inside their square? They're guaranteed safety?
どうやって？
By who?
そういう場所を管理してる組織が
Hmm.
ってくれる
Interesting.
こと。お金はその組織に払ってこの場所を借りてるってわけ。見える？あそこの柱におじさんが立ってるの。今はあのおじ
the
さんが
bouncer?
監視してるんだよ。
Hmm.
警備の人とでも思っておいて。
Okay.
何かあったら解決したり上に報告したりしてくれるから。ついでに言うと、この辺りを管理してるのはビッグマダムの組織ね。
子供のおうちごっこじゃあるまいし。
とにかくそれが最低限の安全のためだから。こうでもしないと殺し合いなんかが起きるんだよ。実際そういうことがあったみたいだし。 あの人に連絡はついたの？
お前には関係ないわ。
1ヶ月あちこち探し回ってたって聞いたけど、収穫ゼロで恨みだけ買ったみたいだね。
Look like you gained nothing but people's resentment. Yeah, that tracks.
私の考えが理解できるはずもないわ。
Oh, how is her attitude not changed?
本当に死んじゃうよ。
You're gonna get yourself killed to keep acting like this. Yes, exactly.
仕事を探しなよ。働いてみんなから認められればいいの。そしたらきっと一方的に殴られたりしなくなるから。
この私にこんな汚い場所で働けというの？
お姫様が誰でも今はアウターリムにいるんだよ。生きるか死ぬかはアウターリムが決めるの。
私は何もしていないわ。向こうが一方的に。
そこが問題ってこと。アウターリムにいる人の大半は何もしてない。エンターヘブンの人たちはそれがアウターリムに広がった病気だって言ってる。
エンターヘブン、テロリストどもね。
でも
Is this pre-heavenly ascension like super terrorism?
言葉に耳を貸す人も増えてる。
I can't tell when this is set.
いつの間にかアウターリムのほとんどの人が何かをして働くようになってるの。
ラプチャーの部品を剥ぎ取り、死体を売りさばき、闇市で取引することが職業なんて言えるのかしら。
But I'm assuming it's Neon's backstory.
ここではね。
Just because of where it is in the timeline.
とにかくそれでいつから働いてない人が見下されるようになってきた。その人自身がアウターリムに救う病気扱いされたり、死にたがり扱いされたり、特にアークから来た人たちなんてみんな自殺しに来たと思われてるんだよ。自分の状況に絶望してやけになってあちこちでトラブルを起こすから、ちょうど今のお姫様みたいにね。うさばらしにはちょうどいい相手になっちゃうってこと。
You've got a way of making people dislike you. Yeah, just the kind of person you are.
だから何かしてお迎えはもう来ないだろうし、今のままじゃ問題ばっかり起きちゃうよ。誰かのところで働いてればそこの人たちが守ってくれるようになるから、もう出ていくことを考えるよりここで生きていくことを考えないと。
関係ないわ。
Oh, wow, it sounds like she's really not taking it.
アークから逃げてきたんじゃなかった。
逃げてなどいないわ。少しの間、身を隠しに来ただけ。
This girl.
逃げてきたっていうの。
もういいわ。話にもならない。私はアークへ戻るの。
Oh, she's gonna try and go. Okay. Good luck with that.
案内してあげようか。ビッグマダムが言ってたけど、死体ってそのうち見慣れて
Big Madam says you get used to corpses if you see enough of them.
一回ぐらい見ておいた方がいいかもしれないし。何してるの？
What the fuck?
やっぱりやめる。今日はもう寝て。ビッグマダムが薬をくれたからちゃんと塗っておいてね。明日は一緒にビッグマダムのところに行こう。何か仕事をもらいに。起きた。行こう。仕事をもらいに。
何を言ってるの？横になってから5分も経っていないわ。
そっちこそ何言ってるの？ すごくよく寝てたじゃない。よく寝ていた。
Her body feels unusually light. Did she sleep? Is she dead? What?
いびきもすごかったよ。隣の人たちに文句言われるぐらい。起きて。行くよ。
I
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。まだ寝られていないの。本当よ。まだ目をちょっと閉じただけで。
Okay. This is not what I was expecting for this
ドレスで戦うのマジか。
story today.
こちらです。クラウン王国の全て倒す。刻ま
Just two little girls living in the dump.
進みましょう。ちょっとタイム。とっとと終わらせようぜ。
Totally normal.
私が先頭に立ちます。皆さん攻撃を。まだパーティーは終わってねえよな。さっさと帰って最後まで楽しもうぜ。該当地危険ですわ。お
Alright.
下がりください。状況終了。まだ先は長い。交戦開始。
And there's like the map kind of has these like little like digital things. So I'm assuming this is like we're seeing a flashback through Neon's brain scan. That's why we had that first scene.
該当地点に移動します。ここが新しいパーティー会場か。
That's my best guess.
先に言っとくけど、喧嘩しないでね。
お前は昨日私のことを。
おい三世、ビッグマダムの言ってた新入りってこいつか。こいつと仕事なんて
Rat.
冗談じゃね
Winter pajamas
どうせ
smelling
すぐ辞め
musty.
るってのになんで連れてきたんだよ。
That's rough. I guess wash them? Although I don't know, sometimes I've recently it's funny. I don't know. I think it was okay. There was a load of laundry I did like a couple rotations back that just like I don't know what went wrong, but it all did smell kind of closety. And it was like it didn't smell dirty, it just smelled like it had been in a closet for a while. It was the weirdest thing.
たまりなさい。
So I'd be like, ooh, wash that. Except for, I don't, sometimes shit weird. I don't know, it's probably some sort of a, maybe if I had a whole foundation class on water, I'd understand how that worked.
罪のないものを。一方的
ほらな、頭おかしいだろ。
だからって、あれはやりすぎでしょ。
お前まだこいつのパシリやってんのか。じゃあなんでかばうんだよ。どれだけ目障りなやつだったかわかるか。何もできねえくせにお前をこき使って偉そうに威張ってんの。
Yeah, no, she is
お金はもらってたし、
pretty upsetting.
私は気にしてないよ。
世の中金が全てってか。
まあね。君だってお姫様にお金があった時は何も言えなかったでしょ。結局お金が全てってこと。
With enough money, anything goes. Oof. Apparently, yeah, that's true. Can she even do anything? That's a good question. Probably not.
パソコンとか電子機器にはちょっと詳しいって。
お金持ちのお姫様らしいことだな。ええ、
もういいわ。話しかけないで。こんな品位のかけらもないものの下につく気などないわ。
Oh,
まだ殴られ足りなかったみたいだな。
sounds like you didn't get beaten up hard enough. It does kind of sound like that,
お
yeah.
前のような下賤な子供と私が私の品位まで地に落ちてしまいそうね。
子供って、てめえはいくつのつもりだよ。
How old is
お
she?
前には想像もつかないほど長い
Live
時を
far longer than tiny mind can comprehend. Sounds fake.
教えないでおくわ。
次に余計なこと言ったら、その口に手榴弾をぶち込んでやるからな。覚えとけよ。
She's got grenades? What?
みたいなやつの口にぶち込んでやるためだよ。
自分の口にしておいたらきっとお似合いだと思うわ。
She is asking to get blown up. What?
ストップストップ。
三世もさ。
まあ変なところがある人なのはそうだけど、でもそもそもこの町にまともな人なんてほとんどいないでしょ。
それはそうだけどよ。
だからとりあえず一緒にやってみて。やっぱりダメそうなら言ってよ。
マジかよ。
お姫様も絶対に問題を起こしちゃダメだよ。ビッグマダムの顔に泥を塗ったら大変なことになるから。
あちらがおとなしくしていれば問題など起こりようがないわ。
お前が口を閉じてれば何も起きねえよ。頼むから黙っててくれ。
Oh, the difference between public and total. Yeah, I was like, I thought the point of private was you couldn't tell, but you're like, you can do the math.
フリーラット、分かってると思うけど、お姫様はビッグマダムに雇われてるんだからね。むやみに手を出せばどうなるかわかるでしょ。
分かってるって。ほら、ついてきな。
お前は来ないの？
私は掃除の仕事があるし、電子機器は専門じゃないから。また夜にお家で会おうね。
I'm just like Stahl the Third.
おもりがいなくなって不安か？
気安く話しかけないでちょうだい。
ああ、イライラすんぜ。お前、三世は大事にしとけよ。あんな体にあの年で家まで持ってるんだからな。金さえ出せばいいってもんじゃないんだ。それだけの信頼と後ろ盾がねえと。
Oh, can't just buy a house with money. Oh my God, don't. This girl is so nasty.
あの子って他に家族でもいるの？
私の話聞いてねえだろ。
三世って呼ばれてる。
Yeah, where does third come from?
私がしていい話じゃない。
Hmm.
本人に直接聞きな。とにかく行くぞ。
5 freaky friends. They can't be public about it, huh?
どうだった？トラブルは起こしてない？一日頑張ってたんだね。
She survived the first day, and are they gonna let her come back and work again? That's good. Sub to complete one shots. Oh, like subscribe for like it would update you, and you're like, it's done. It's not gonna get an update. Burp. Burp. I know it's funny. I'm like, who are they hiding stuff from? It's like everyone there is for their own stuff, right? I don't. But you know, you do you, I guess. I don't, is it like kind of like a different kind of bookmark? Like, could you go check your things you're subscribed to? Like, do they have, is it another way for them to categorize things they want to go back to sometimes or something? I don't know. People are weird. Maybe they don't think it's done, or they're like, well, I don't know. It says it's done, but what if one day there's just like more? Mm.
今日も頑張ったね。楽しかった。
Well, she hasn't been fired from her job yet, it seems. Oh, more days.
ご飯はい
らない。
All she does is sleep and work. Oh, that's...
死ぬ。このままじゃ死んでしまうかも。
ご飯は食べてきた。
食べてない。
一緒に食べない？今日は私がおごるよ。
うん。
Are they paying her?
疲れた。
What job is she doing?
今日はどうだった？
いつも通りよ。同じことを何度も聞かないで。
ご飯は食べた？
ううん。
一緒に食べようか。
今日は私が払うわ。
やっとわかった。ただで食べ物を分けてもらえることのありがたみ。働くようになったからかな。仕事した分をあげるってことだからね。
うん。少しは分かった気がするわ。
Oh. Maybe she's finally growing. It took a while.
ビッグマダム、約束より多いみたいだけど、計算ができる人もいないの？
Being overpaid? That sounds good.
お釣り。私が誠実な人間でよかったわね。
Giving money back?
いいの。それはあなたのものよ。
どういうこと？
取り分を増やしてあげるってこと。
She earned herself a raise.
頑張ってるみたいだから。ハッキングや電子機器のことは、その辺の大人より腕がいいみたいね。
She's a hacker. Okay.
いつのたれ死ぬかと思ってたけど、根性あるじゃない。どう？ちょっとは慣れてきた？
まあ、少しは。私に何か連絡は？
ないわね。
なら、こっちから連絡してみたいのだけど。
本気じゃないわよね。一歩間違えれば、命が危ないわよ。こっちもそうだけど、アークの方でも死人が出るかもしれないぐらいね。極秘の通信回線でも用意するか、信頼できるブローカーを通すしかないわ。特に最近、エンターヘブンの活動で警戒が厳しくなって、それも難しくなってるのよ。どうしても個人的にやりたいって言うなら止めはしないわ。でも技術とお金が必要になるわよ。ちょっとやそっとじゃなく、そろそろ入れる時じゃないかしら。あなたは捨てられたの。
そんなことありえないわ。
否定しなくていいのよ。ここじゃ珍しいことでも何でもないから。アウターリム自体が捨てられた場所だもの。自然と捨てられた人が集まってくるのよ。いつか元の場所に戻れるなんて夢。ここじゃ笑い話にしかならないわ。
私は帰るわ。絶対に。
そう。楽しいことなんて何もない場所だから。生きていくには笑い話だって必要なのかもしれないわね。
Okay.
ただいま。簡単に変わってしまうものね。たった半年。
How easily things change. No, girl, they had to drag you kicking and screaming to a life change. Chocolate Splendiman. Why did he give her a candy? Is he being nice? What? Okay. Do check your user subs regularly. 244 people. Let's go. Nice. She's eating bread on her knees. I don't. The last time there was bread was when someone threw it on the ground. I think. They did want her to crawl between someone's legs. Extra stage. Megumi. Yeah, I don't really know what they're eating mostly these days. The only thing that was explicitly talked about was like the bread and unknown sauce that the bully threw on the ground and was like, if you crawl through my legs, you can eat it. Oh, this must be a have to play it myself stage. Old cringe. Skadoosh. Red Hood. Oh yeah, I was like, wait, hang on. How come Rappy wasn't bursting? She did. Boing. 244 over 5 years. Rip to the old fan and followers. Or they're like, they're not getting anything anymore. You're like, I'm writing about completely different stuff. I guess I have no concept of like, do people normally subscribe or do they just, you know, like bookmark the individual things? Well, they said that she's supposedly working in computer, is what they said. So allegedly she's hacking, but it's funny, she comes back all tired. I'm like, what is she even doing? They haven't talked about it. Because this girl cleans, like she is always picking up trash, but... But also, given how much of a little bitch the other girl is, it must be something she thinks is dignified, because if someone was like, wanted to do something self-degrading, she wouldn't do it. She hasn't had that much of a change of heart. Is she gonna give that bubble gum to her friend? Slips on a puddle of muck and gets scraped by a nail. Oh! Yuck! What a terrible sentence. She lightly wipes the rat to clean it. Someone hit her with a liquor bottle? What the fuck? Someone attacked her. Did they steal her rat? Leftover sausage. Oh. Tea with unknown grease floating in it. Ew. Oh no, she trades the rat. Okay, so she didn't get the rat stolen. Okay. Banger after banger. Yeah, we're like, well, if I get updated, you're like, well, I'm not gonna read that. Hits every other year. You're like, you never hear about them or see them, but every once in a while, boom. That's nice. Yeah, there's some this story's got some nasty stuff in it. Is there lots of tea with unknown grease in Citizen Sleeper? What? Where's this going? Maybe Neon is the princess, and that the other girl's gonna end up dying. I feel like shrooms. Shrooming it. Shroomin' Rider. Rider. What do you like? Keep playing and getting the same ending, or that you just like are still somewhere in another playthrough? Few months later. Ah, she's a hacker and data manipulator. Free rats come around, huh? Yep.
調子に乗らないで。お前に使う金などないわ。
何に使うって言うんだよ。もう結構溜まってるはずだろ。
お前には関係ないわ。
She's trying to go back to the Ark? Is that what she's saving up for? She should pay for medicine for her friend.
ちゃんと管理してんだろうな。下手すりゃ全部盗まれちまうぞ。
ビッグマダムに預けてあるわ。手を出す者などいないでしょ。
もうすっかりアウターリムの人間だな。
Branching choices, go on ending, missed out on intentional violence. Okay, I was just wondering if it was when you were like, oh, I haven't, you know, worked my way to a second one. It was like, you're like, I couldn't tell if that was like, I've been trying, but I just keep getting the same one. Or if it was like, I've been meaning to go back and do, you know, other stuff.
無駄話はもういいわ。行きましょう。今日はマーカスの店で食料の安売りがあるのでしょ？
覚えてたんだな。でもそれ月一の物々交換の日だぞ。
Barter day.
仕事のついでにガラクタを集めとけって言ったろ。全部持ってきな。運が良けりゃ培養肉だって食べられるぞ。
Nutrium.
培養肉？
Bionic? What is that?
この前ビッグマダムが食わせてくれただろ。
あんなものは培養肉と呼ばないわ。培養肉への冒涜よ。
What is like the healing salve though? Oh, her. I don't know what you're talking about.
出遅れたらなくなっちゃうよ。今日のために銃の弾丸をたくさん集めておいたんだ。
Bullets.
前から気になってたんだけどよ。なんでそんなもんが好きなんだ？
破裂するときに周りがピカって明るくなるの。
Oh, she likes firepower. She likes bullets.
電灯とは違う感じがしてね。パッと明るくなるからワクワクするで
That
しょ。
sound. I feel like the little one is neon.
火力が高いやつほど大きく光るんだ。
The greater the firepower.
あの光を見ると、
Mm-hmm.
世界が全部丸ごと明るくなった気がするんだよね。真っ黒な場所が明るくなるの。
Don't know. I just have no spoons. No spoons. Big rip.
やめられないわ。些細なミスを一日中ネチネチと。
あれ、お姫様、
Low spoon
今
moment.
日は早いんだね。
見ればわかるでしょ？
今日はどうだった？
最悪なのはいつものことだけど、今日は一段と最悪だったわね。フリーラットったら実力もないくせに。
Free rat talks a lot for someone with no skill. I think that might be related.
その咳治らないの？
治せないって。
うるさすぎて眠れないわ。
Oh, don't. She's got a laptop. She's got magic glasses.
この前買ってきてからずっとそれで何かしてるよね。
She's got powered glasses.
してるの？
気にしないで。ただの趣味よ。
そのお金で家を買えばよかったのに。ここよりずっといい場所が買えたと思うよ。保証人にはビッグマダムがなってくれると思うし。
愚かね。これにはそんなものよりはるかに価値があるのよ。
ご飯は食べた？
今日は食べてきたわ。相変わらず粗末なものだけど。
私も今日は食べてきたんだ。
She lying?
がよこしたお菓子がカバンに入ってるわ。私の口には合わないからあげる。
She's giving her snacks. Let's go.
そんなにジロジロ見ないでくれる？
なんだかすごく変わったなって思って。
Giving something away? She could have never.
触ってみていい？
Can I touch your face?
顔触ってみ
I
て。
know he is. How is her vision going? She seems really sick.
お姫様。
What?
顔がすごく
Both of the same size face.
なんの真似よ。よしなさい。
びっくりした？
早く寝なさい。私は忙しいの。
Ugh. Her personality type is still pretty abrasive.
発電機の性能不足だわ。充電が消費に追いついてないじゃない。もっと高性能のものが必要かしらね。お金はそれなりに貯まってるけど。
Buy her medicine. Buy her medicine.
お世辞にも家なんて呼べないわ、こんな場所。まあ時間ならいくらでもあるわ。
Where's this going?
訓練は裏切らない。こちらです。クラウン王国のさっさと始末して帰ろうね。どんどん確認。問題ない。こちらです。クラウン王国のすべて倒す。ひざまずきなさい。クリオ。次。リロードします。まだまだだ。エグゼ。状況終了。まだ先は長い。
Battle various enemies related to the story. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of raptures related to this story.
まだ先は長い。よし、エンカウンター。まだパーティーは終わってねえよな。
Is this a tunnel? It is!
ここが新しいパーティー会
Let's
場
go.
か。状況終了。まだ先。了解。エンカウンター。
I wonder how many chapters they added this patch. I think last time there was 2. Is that let's see. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, there's 2 in this one as well. I definitely probably only gonna finish like this chapter today.
了解。移動するわ。
I was planning on stopping at like 1-ish for today's stream, so in like half an hour or so. My throat could also use it, I think. It's not doing great. Pretty long chapters and they have new content. Yeah! No, and then I mean, like, right, even the Valentine's event today, reading through it took, you know, like an hour. I think I could have been going through faster if I was just reading and clicking. I mean, if I didn't have a reason that I was stopping early anyway, I might not, but her job is scavenging through electronic waste. Oh, okay. So she's heavy labor. Oh, okay. So that explains why she's tired. So she's like sifting through electronic garbage and stuff. But then when does she do the hacking? Oh, bread with questionable sauce returned. Oh, it's she's extracting data from the devices they've scavenged and then they sell that. Ah, I see. Okay, got it. A place that is dark, foul-smelling, and covered in filth. Place without hope. Oof. Hmm. Oh.
まだ食べてないわ。一緒に食べましょう。
Just two friends? Question mark.
指揮官、私がお守りします。
Yeah, I finally explained it. Okay, because that explains it. I was like, how could she be like, not that, you know, not that working a tech job couldn't be, you know, tiring, but it seemed like she was physically drained. And I'm like, and she's coding? Question mark? She's hacking? What? But she is sifting through garbage and lifting up potentially heavy electronics. I see. Okay. Explanation received.
指揮官、
Boing.
邪魔者は排除しました。デートの続きを楽しみましょう。了解。移動するわ。
But then there is also a side of data.
該当地点に移動します。
危険ですわ。お下がりください。
2 months later.
ええ。
Buy a new house.
私たちの家。
違うわ。私の家よ。そこははっきりさせておくわ。お前も住んでいいのよ。特別に許してあげる。
You may live here as well. I'll allow it. There's a wall.
何してるのよ。
Or is her vision that bad?
ここ買ったの。
She's running into walls. Oh my god, get medical attention for this girl.
力になってくれたわ。大した差はないでしょうけど、できるだけ空気がいい場所を探したの。
Oh, she's trying to get good air for her friend.
どうして知ってるのよ。
毎晩ブツブツ言ってたでしょ。なんで聞こえてないと思うの。
Hmm.
発電機いらなくなったの。
いるわ。
なんでそっちを買わなかったの。お姫様。
Oh.
ありがとう。
She's like, I didn't do it for you.
実はね、発電機買っちゃったんだ。
What?
今日受け取りに来いって。
Oh, she bought a generator?
どう
What?
いうこと？
Oh, these two girls. Jeez.
高かったはずよ。
Has she been saving up?
で働いていっぱい貯めたんだ。
Why is no one getting medical attention for this girl?
うん。
Someone pay for that.
お姫様と同じじゃないかな。
Oh, but they're okay. They're getting along. The floor is so soft.
どこがよ。硬いじゃない。
Oh, she's like, no, it's a rock.
何も聞こえてこないや。
It's so quiet, like someone turned off all the noise.
今日はパソコン触らないの？毎日画面の中の綺麗なお姉さんに何かしてたでしょ。
You always have that pretty lady on your screen while you're working on it? Hell yeah.
あれはただの設計図。いえ、なんで
A
もないわ。
blueprint?
今日は気分じゃないの。
What?
そっか。
Oh, she's somehow working on the specs for the upgrade Neon's gonna get in the future.
ねえ、三世と呼ばれているのはなぜ？他に家族がいるの？
うんうん。バッドドリームに公衆トイレがあってね。
Public
管
restroom?
理もろくにされてないし、使えるトイレなんてほとんどないんだけど、 その一番奥が物置になってるんだ。私はそこで見つかったんだって。
That's terrible.
私そこで生まれ
That's why her name is
当たり前だけど
Stall Third.
親の顔は知ら
Because
な
they
いよ。
found her in the third stall. What the fuck?
その物置で見つかった3番目の子が私。だから3世って呼ばれてるんだ。
Oh no, she was the third kid they found there. No, Jesus
産
Christ.
婦人科って呼ばれてるんだって。
They call the stall the maternity ward? Isn't that funny? No, that's terrible. What the fuck?
このままずっと暮らしていくつもり？アウターリムで
Good lord.
多分そうなるんじゃないかな。
アークに行く気はないの？
行きたいからって行ける場所じゃないからね。お姫様はアークに行くの？
ええ。私にはやるべきことがあるの。
Something she has to do. Who is this
なるべ
girl?
く早く。準備はほとんど整えてあるわ。
そうなんだ。アークってどんな場所か教えて。
行く気もないのに聞いてどうするのよ。
なんとなく気になるじゃない。なんだか面白そうだし。
まず明るいわね。
Right.
明るい？伝統だらけってこと？
いいえ、ただ明るいのよ。伝統がなくても。
どんな感じか全然想像もつかないな。
行けばすぐにわかるわ。それから高い建物がたくさんあって。
Just two girls earning their keep in a slum. I'm sure some sort of tragedy will befall them. I can't imagine there's a very happy ending to this situation. Because I feel like only one of them is probably going to live into modern time. Well, actually, kind of neither. But normally Nikkes are from like people who died. It's not often they get to like choose, I feel like, but we'll see.
これでまた一歩夢に近づいたわ。該当地交戦開始。指揮官、邪魔者は排除しました。デートの続きを楽しみましょう。よし、危険ですわ。
よしよしよし。
状況終了。まだ先は長い。あなたの望み通りに動く。エンカウンター。
Few days later.
ここが新しい家？いいじゃんか。
Bringing friends by the house? Friends? Question mark? Free rat?
お姫様は？
仕事に行ったでしょ？
何言ってんだ？今日は休みだよ。
They have a day off?
だから私がこんな時間に来てんだ。
そうなの？どこ行ったんだろう？起きてすぐ出てったんだけど。
Hopefully she's going to get her medicine or something.
最近いつも一人でどっかに抜け出すんだよ。いつも同じ場所でしばらく棒立ちして、
What?
そのうち戻ってくるんだ。
She's just standing
何か
somewhere?
聞いてるか？
What?
知らない。
そうか。立ってた場所なんだけどな。アークにつながる抜け穴があるんだ。
Crawl space that connects to the arc.
アークに戻るんだって。何かに
Is she standing there and thinking about leaving? Is that what's happening?
なんじゃないか。穴って言っても、実際は金を握らせれば通してもらえるって話らしいけどな。許すとも思えねえ。逃げようとしてんじゃないか。
まさか。
Maybe she's thinking about it.
だろ？そう思うよな。あいつももうアウターリムの人間なんだし、そんなバカなことするわけない。
Slam Chowder on Twitch. Hello. Welcome to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay.
蜂の巣にでもされたいわけじゃなきゃ。行くか。 やっぱり不安だ。
案内お願い。
How are you? I'm okay. Well, I think I might be a little bit sick, but
見つかったらどうするの？
sick.
こっちはグリーンラット様だぞ。ネズミみたいな逃げ足の速さでそう呼ばれてんだ。お前、咳は我慢できそうか？
Your cough, can you hold it in? No.
どうしたんだ急に。
私、前より目が悪くなっちゃってて。
She has glasses.
最近は平気だって言ってたじゃんか。ほら、握ってやるよ。行くぞ。
Oh. What? She is meeting with a priestess.
成果かな。
Your Holiness.
本当に生きていらっしゃったのです。
Did they lose track of her? What?
3年も私をこんな場所に閉じ込めておいて、一度の連絡もないとはどういうつもり？納得のいく説明があるのでしょうね。
すべてご説明いたします。ですからどうか怒りをお収めください。
Who? What? What?
見なさい。早く。
あの日、聖火が肉体転換の儀を執り行い
Corporeal transference?
儀式がつつがなく終わり、
Is she like Enoch or something?
ご
What?
休息なさっていた時です。
Who
一
is?
人の男が突然現れました。
Who the fuck is Shadow
そ
Man?
して VTC は文字通り壊滅いたしました。
Oh, is it Anderson?
儀式を終えて聖火が休息に入られ、他の者たちは宴に集まっておりました。そこへあの男が音もなく現れた。
Because is this when they were trying to keep him?
手には一丁の拳銃を握り、大きな袋らしきものを背負っておりました。
Carried a large
我々の前に立
backpack.
ち、鋭い眼光を向けてきたと思う
What?
と、襲いかかってきたのです。警備のニケもロボットも何の役にも立たず、一方的に蹂躙されました。
たった一人を相手に。ありえないわね。作り話など聞きたくもないわ。
人とも思えぬ所業でございました。我々も事態が全く理解できないまま、その場にいたほとんどが死亡しております。生き残った者は私を
Although, if the arc would already been established, it's...
作り話はもういい。
What is the timeline of this?
私とて信じたくはありません。ですが、誓って真実でございます。たった一人に200名余りが。
200 people?
何者よ、そいつ。
その男は
Okay.
アンダーソン。
Was
アン
Anderson.
ダーソン。ゴッデスの指揮官。
Mm-hmm.
昏睡状態だったはずでしょ。なぜしたんでしょうね、報復は。
いえ、聖火儀式
What is happening?
主要幹部が全員そこで犠牲となり、
Transference
VTC の指
ritual.
導体制は崩壊しております。間もなくキャツは
Who the hell is
中央
the
政府によ
princess?
って副司令官の座に収まり、我々の手が及ばない存在となりました。
Okay.
うるさい中央政府め。吠えるだけかと思っていたら。
VTC の混乱に乗じ、中央政府は一気に我々の排除に乗り出しました。いわゆる粛清です。アークに残る
Oh, but that's why there's so few of them. Okay.
しかおりません。
どれぐらい
That checks out.
かつての 2% ほど。
2%.
聖火、私は わずかに残った信徒たちを必死に解き伏せてまいりました。3年もかかるとは思いもしませんでしたが、しかしながらできる限り手を尽くしてまいりました。
そんなことがあったのなら、なおさらなぜ連絡をよこさなかった？答えなさい。意識のない私をアウターリムに打ち捨てて、私がこのドブの底で3年も這いずり回っている間、なぜ一度も連絡してこなかった？
資金面の問題でございます。アウターリムとの安全な往来を確保するには、巨額の表に出ない資金が必要となります。そのようなものは
No one had money on either side. Well, they sent her with money in the first place.
なんですって？
成果をバッドドリームへ預けた際のものが、当時の VTC が持ち出せた全資産でございました。今ここへ来るためにもかなりの資金繰りが必要となりました。
そう。それを私に信じろというの？ VTC がアークの？いいえ、人類の上に立つ者がその程度の金も用意できないなど話にもならないわ。白状しなさい。どういうことか。
今お伝えしたことが全てでございます。申し訳ございません。成果。
そんなたちの悪い作り話を私に信じろというの？
申し訳ございません。
愚物どもが頭がついていないのか。このバカ者、無能、ろくでなし。
She's angry.
成果、どうかお静まりください。
Who is she?
ここまで積み上げてきたものを。
And if it was confirmed, how old is she? Some sort of... Is she a Nikke? What the fuck is she?
まだ希望は失われておりません。突然聖火からの連絡をいただいた時は本当に驚きました。正直に申し上げれば、すでにこの世にはおらぬものと思っておりました。アウターリムはそのような場所ですので。
Well, she must be human. Because she seems to suffer biological harm.
所詮は吐きだめの住人。あまり期待を持ってはおりませんでした。当時は他に逃れられる場所もなく、苦渋の選択をせざるを得ませんでしたが、とにかく命はつながれたようではございませんか。聖火さえおられれば、我々は必ずや復活を遂げられます。VTC は再び一つになるでしょう。今アークに残った信徒たちは何よりも信じるべき道を失った状態でございます。中央政府からの迫害にさらされ続けておりますから。
I wasn't aware there was like a little lady at the head of their organization.
信徒たちに証明できれば結束を取り戻せるでしょう。
どう証明しろと？
I also wouldn't have assumed she was such a brat.
私を捨てた上、権威を疑うつもり？
滅相もございません。念のための確認でございます。
あるわ。無事よ。
おお、ならば。
それでどうしろというの？
古き技術のすべてが宿るその鍵があれば、VTC の復活はどのようにでも可能です。
Dormant ancient technology, they say.
使うことが禁じられているとはいえ、今この状況で守る理由もございます。
Oh.
幾世代をも先んじる技術を目にすれば、愚人どもは再び我々の手の中です。無論、相応の時間がかかるでしょう。しかし、我々にとって時間は何の問題にもなりません。ほんのしばらく屈辱に耐えて 影から糸を引いていれば、再び人類の上に立つ者として返り咲くことができるでしょう。ここにはお持ちでしょうか。
そんな大事なもの持ち歩くはずもないでしょう。
I think it's the glasses, isn't it?
アウターリムに入られたはずです。
そうね。鍵さえあれば自分が成果と言われる立場になれると思っているのね。
めっそうもございません。そのような恐れ多いことは。
提案については考えておくわ。
今さら考えることなどございましょうか。一刻も早く動かねば。
誰に対する物言いかしら。
申し訳ございません。成果
連絡を待ちなさい。
かしこまりました。
なんだ今の。一体何の話だ。
フリーだと。
I'm sure that conversation made even less sense to them than it did to me.
見たことも聞いたことも絶対に誰にも言わないって約束して。
私には何の話かも。
Fria's like, I couldn't tell anyone about that. I don't know what any of that was.
言わないで。絶対に。
Hmm.
特にビッグマダムには。
Okay.
わかった。誰にも言わない。
ありがとう。
My understanding of the Cyrillic alphabet is non-existent, so I don't even know how to. I have name or message. I got nothing. Welcome to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay. At least I'm pretty sure that's Cyrillic. The bad chapter read the real one this time. You're like, wow, it was so much better than the draft. It was almost like it had been edited a little bit. You're like, whoa, this one's like actually a full story. It's crazy. You're like, it wasn't just like missing stuff. That's good. They bought a house, but they still can't afford a bed. It's on the floor.
疲れてないから眠れないわ。
すっかり立派に働く人だね。アークに戻るの？
聞いていたのね。フリーラットも？
Amelia Henry 6 on Twitch. Hey. Hello. With 4 Ys. Jeez. Welcome to the couch. Hope you enjoy your stay. How are you doing today? Question mark. I am a little less healthy than I was yesterday, but other than that, about the same.
どうして知ってるの？
How are you doing?
匂うのよ。お前たち。
そうかな。
そうよ。悩んでるわ。行くかどうか。
どうして？
不安なことが多いからよ。
What? Annie, they just responded, that's great. Is that great? It's not bad, but I don't know if it's a positive. Oh, your health is declining? That's awesome. Even it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know if it's something to be like excited about. Not great, I don't think. I mean, not like, not to overblow it and be like, oh, I can't believe you say something like that. But like, I mean, I don't.
VTC で一番偉い人という意味よ。私は神様だっていうこと。年も取ってるのよ。見た目はあなたと同じぐらいだけど、だいたい200歳くらいね。
人間ってそんなに生きられないでしょ。
生きられるわ。エターナルライフという薬があれば、理論上は
Evergreen.
中盤ぐらいまで。
Then why did she need to switch bodies?
私はそれを使わずに脳を別の体に
Yeah, okay, she's transferring her brain. That's weird, but okay.
丈夫な体に乗り換えるの。体が20代の
What, mid-20s? Why? Yeah, as soon as you're 30, you're just basically dead.
いいえ、鉄くずの体なんてごめんよ。人間の
Yeah, I don't want to be a Nikke, so I just am stealing humans' bodies.
とにかく私たちが持っている技術の一つなの。中央政府には使用を止められてきたけど、私だけは例外ね。
By the way, is this your favorite game? No, but it's a game I play every day. I stream it only when there's new content. But the only people that ever ask me that question are people that are eventually going to try and sell me something. So I'm not super thrilled.
じゃあ、もともとその体を持ってた人は
死んだでしょうね。あるいは脳を抜き取られて。
Oh, she go into the bodies of people who are made into Nikkes? Oh, so you're a bad person?
ええ、たくさんの人を殺してきたわ。
Oh.
権力のために。今思えばずいぶん立派な生き方だったわ。
それでまた悪いことをしにアークへ行くの？
悩んでいると言ったでしょ。
お金がないならあげようか。
結構よ。自分で使って。
どうせ使えないから。
So what's your favorite game? Question mark, question mark, 2 question marks on all the questions. Very aggressive. I don't think I have a favorite game right now. What's your favorite game?
自分の病気でも治しなさい。
ここじゃ治せないって言われたんだ。
ほんと救いようのない場
Ever the dump this place.
リムで生まれた人ってだいたい30代まで生きられないから。
Are Nikke machines? Yeah. So Nikke are they're androids basically, with human brains. But yeah, no, they're not human. Technically, but like they don't have biological bodies. Favorite one is, I'm assuming that's Dragon Ball something. DBSZ, or is it Dead by Daylight? Dragon Ball Super Zuper. Yeah, no, Nikke are that's one of the core like storyline bits, is that the humans in the post-apocalyptic world don't treat Nikke as humans because they're like mostly robot. So that's one of the plot lines, is that like a lot of people they treat them as disposable. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, never heard of it.
もうほとんど見えてないのね。
やっぱり知ってたんだ。
何もない場所でぶつかったり。
You slam into walls. Yeah, how can I not know you're blind?
どん底で生まれて
Mostly robot and cyborgs. I mean, mostly robot in that, like, there is literally nothing human or biological about them other than their brains. It is a completely manufactured. It's like, you know, like, right, mostly robot is like, it's basically just a robot being piloted by a brain. You should play that. You'll enjoy it. I feel like I would be willing to bet that it's not something I would enjoy, but thank you for the bold statement. I feel like the only Dragon Ball games I've seen have been very, like, fighting game focused. Like, and by fighting game, I mean, like, the old school, you know, like, not that the game has fighting or violence in it. It is the type of game. Mm-mm-mm.
てくる気はある？
うん。連れて行って。
ええ。ちょうど万が一の時の玉よけを探してたのよ。お前なら申し分ないわ。
She gave her the glasses.
何これ？目の前がキラキラする。
少しそのままにしていなさい。
What, can these glasses find your prescription?
お前の脳波を記録した。
Oh.
脳波？
アークに戻ったらお前にプレゼントをあげるわ。そのための準備よ。
She recorded her brainwaves. Yeah, because I think she's gonna turn this girl into a Nikke so that she can fix her disease. I don't think I would consider it a cyborg situation, but if that's what you believe. I think I don't know, I guess the definition of cyborg is, you know, some sort of melding of human and machine, but I feel like this is a different distinction because I feel like normally cyborg is, you know, that's almost like, right, it's like the mechanical enhancement, like cyberpunk, but you know, it's a fine line.
相変わらず何言ってるのかわからないや。
バカなお前には理解できなくても仕方ないわ。
The next day. Uh-oh. They have a door. That's pretty fancy.
朝から騒がしいのよ。何のつもり？
お前が賞金首になったってアウターリム中で広まってんだよ。
私が？
そうだよ、お前。
If the machine is keeping the brain alive, is it enough to count as a cyborg?
連れてくれば賞金1億って。それで兵士やらニケやらもアウターリムに押しかけてるみたいなんだ。
Like, so is someone on life support in a hospital a cyborg? Because the machine is keeping them alive?
兵士、中央政府でしょうね。正体がバレた。それとも売られたかしら。
Are people with pacemakers cyborgs?
ビッグマダムのところへ行こう。ちょっと危ないけど誰も知らない場所があるんだってさ。金さえ出せば護衛もつけてくれるって。
準備は
できてるよ。
行くわよ。
どこへ？
ビッグマダムの店。
Big madam.
最初に予定していた場所へ行くわ。連絡はもうしてあるから、別れの挨拶ぐらいはするべきでしょ。
お姫様は一度決めたら早いね。行こう。急ぐわよ。
あなた何をしでかしたの？中央政府の指名手配だなんて。
Must have sinned a great deal in a past life. Does she not have memories of all the previous? Maybe it's because the transference got interrupted or something? She seems like she knows a decent amount. So yes, there's an implication that machine is an enhancement though, rather than life support in the grand scheme of things. Because I feel like for me, the cyborg thing for like, right, like percent human, percent mechanical is like, cyborg is like the 60 to 80% in the middle, but on either end there are other things, you know? Boo-doo. Boo-doo.
そうだったのね。
何言ってんだよ。いきなり。
なんで? Person spared up, spared death, made up of mostly robot hearts wouldn't be called an android. Yeah.
ビッグマダム。
何？
私が預けたお金。結構溜まってるでしょ。
少なくはないわね。
そのお金。そのお金でお姫様に護衛をつけてあげてください。
Well, I guess if, you know, if we're talking about like people and stuff, well, I guess there's like robot, cyborg, android, I don't know, like artificial intelligence. Right? There's like, as far as like the for human terms, specifically like a humanoid entity. Androids made from living parts. I guess it's kind of like a, what are they in like Westworld, they call them hosts, but they're basically just like androids. Like Detroit Become Human android thing.
アークに着くまででいいです。何言ってるの？お前はお姫様。やっぱり私はいけない。知ってるでしょ？もうぼんやり光が見えるだけなの。足手まといになるから。向こうで幸せに暮らしてね、お姫様。悪いことはもうしないでね。
She's not going with her?
何を言って。
目標発見。確保します。
まったく。少し待てって言ったのに。
ビッグマダム。
客が逃げるからここではやめてって言ったでしょ。
私を売ったのね。
少し違うわ、お姫様。中央政府の協力要請を無視なんてしたら私たちは終わりなのよ。悪いわね。こればかりは許してちょうだい。
フリーラット、お前も。
フリーラット。
私は違う。本当だって。ビッグマダム、話が違うじゃないですか。
アウターリムなのよ、ここは。
全員その場を動くな。おとなしくしていれば危害は。
Oh no, she's gonna get shot. Ooh, oh, this is going bad. Oh, oh, blood spewing from everywhere. Ruh-roh.
民間人に被害発生。民間人に被害発生。私は違う。ラキってなんか。了解。 アウターリムの民間人、いや人的損害は問わないものとする。目標を直ちに確保。安全ピン。
Safety pin. Oh shit, the grenade! She's the grenade she have real? Oh shit. Free rat! Damn. Redemption arc. Free rat. Free rat sounds like a off-brand free ren. I mean, I feel like the line between them is really the interesting thing in a lot of that media, is like what makes a person a human, you know, how much. And it's also like that, right? The Detroit become human. Even if you have an entire android, if they develop a personality, what's the difference between something that's completely non-human and a human, you know? But I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then I can talk about stuff and hopefully finish up the story real quick. Living car. Well, I think like I feel like it's often tackled like from like a almost like legal rights kind of thing, but like, right, because I think that's, I do view it as sort of like the philosophical humanity thing, where it's like you either start from completely mechanical, and that's like, you know, like android, or start from completely human. And that's why cyborg, I feel like, falls much more oh bless me, no, falls much more closely on like the, because a cyborg is something that you would still be like human, but it's going towards fully mechanical. But you can, you know, as long as you start with human and then go mechanical, you're like cyborg, or you just become more and more cyborg. And then it's like, but then where does that end? But then like if you start with something that's almost entirely you know, electronic, like android, then but how much humanity does a machine need before it is something other than just a machine? And like things can have their own categories, like, well, this is it, they're Nikke, that's what they are. But it's like, it's like, are they human? I think viewing that term just as like, are they worthy of independence and the same rights as living people that we are? So it's like, Delamain will never be a human because they're a car, but like, are they human? You know? I mean, I don't know about like regular people stuff. Like pacemakers, interesting, but like, so Nikkes are often, sometimes like I can't actually remember it. Most of them don't have, well, is it not most of them? I think a lot of them don't have memories of when they were people. And there's also, so there's a whole subplot thing about they're like little like nanomachines that live in their brains called nymph. It's an acronym that I can't remember about. And a lot of times they get like memory wipes and things. So it's like a lot of the times they aren't the same people they were going in. So they are definitely not, I would say they're just as a different kind of entity as Delamain would be. I think they are human in that they are deserving of the same rights and representation as people, but I think calling them a cyborg would be reductive to them being a separate entity kind of thing. Alien species were out of the mix, and sentient machines really don't have to be human. Might still have a classification species. I mean, I don't really care about what label you put on things, the name wise. But I feel like the meaning behind it is what matters to me. It's like, because it's like, I don't know. Well, also interesting perspective as well is that like the people in the canon of this world, I think would also like, they don't view Nikke as being part human. Like they like, if there was someone who had cybernetic enhancements and they're like cyborg, they wouldn't want a Nikke also being considered a cyborg because they don't view them as being once been human or a human entity. But like, and so I'm the things make a lot less sense if you are like, can aliens be cyborgs? Because is it about, you know, I think it's just like the lines between biological and created things. Boom, 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 boom. But I think based off of like, I don't know what the definition of cyborg is, but right, I think probably if you have any sort of, you know, like well, does it need to have like powered? Because like if you get if you get, you know, like a hip replacement or like pins or something, does it need to be like a machine? Because it's like, are you only a cyborg if you have like a pacemaker or something that is, you know, like mechanically functions? I don't know. And then like, how much life support do you need before I don't know. But I feel like, you know, that most of the media that has that is kind of around those philosophical discussions. Oh, how many more? Can you go through this? No, okay. Okay. But there's a lot of, you know, kind of effed up things about certain of the, you know, like Nikkes will go through a lot more bodily harm than regular people. And then there's things where like they're, if you're out in the fields, sometimes you can like revive one, like a Nikke, just based off of like, if you have a backup of their brain data. But most of the time they carry on their, I think they're called, what are they called? Brain cages? Brain sanctuaries? Oh, it's like a container, a brain. I'm missing what word it is, but they basically like they cut the head off and they put it in a box, and it's pretty fucked up. But then they just replace the body. I know, because there's like earlier we were talking about like tubes and stuff. Is like that probably wouldn't be a cyborg, even if it's just synthetic. Because it's like if you like General Grievous from Star Wars, he's got like lungs and he's like, we'd call that a cyborg. But it's like if all the organs that do the stuff are human, and if all the robot parts aren't functional or they're just structural, yeah, I don't know, there's some weird questions. Oh, she got shot. Oh, I think they all got shot. I don't think the necklace is the key. I think it's the glasses.
中央政府と取引をしました。あなたの居場所の情報と引き換え、奴らは鍵の存在を知りません。私たった今、この鍵を賜ったこと、成果が中央政府に恩義を拘束されれば、これはやむにやまれぬ選択です。
She shot them.
いいえ、ですので、これにて。
Oh, well, it's glowing, so I guess that must be something. Oh. Did she vaporize her? What? No, I mean, like, if like, you're right, like, if all the internal organs, I feel like a brain is an internal organ, is it not? No. But I think it's weird that, like, I feel like if you just like covered yourself in metal plates and, or like, you know, if you got like a hip replaced or a leg or a prosthetic, you wouldn't be a cyborg because they're not like powered. And so if the mechanical body was just a shell, would you be a cyborg? It's kind of like, right, it's like there's, for some reason there's some weird percentage of like metal that's the thing, or like, or just non-human. I don't know. Ooh. Just coughing up blood. That was a little wet noise. Is she just gonna put the glasses on the other girl? Because they could all their description was white hair, red glasses.
私はお前が何の面識もない私に聞いてみようかな。お前と過ごしているうちにお前は一筋の光もない泥の底で他人のために命を投げ出す。繰り返す。赤いメガネに白い髪。かわいそうな子。悪を見たこともないでしょ。美食だって知らない。明るい場所とはどう綺麗な服を着たことも。私は全部。
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay.
その目で光を見て思いっきり駆け回って楽しく幸せに生きなさい。もううんざりするような咳の音だって聞かなくていいの。もう苦しまないで。優しくしてくれてありがとう。
Damn.
目標発見。赤いメガネ付近に仲間の遺体らしきものを発見。そちらアークへ撤収だ。急げ。
That's legit. Okay.
私切らないで。困らせる気はないの。中央政府がアウターリムで騒ぎを起こした。VTC が絡んでるらしい。そう、全員死んだ。連絡したのはそのことじゃない。中央政府が今女の子重要人物らしい。そっちエリシオンで使えるかもしれないから。そうよろしく。
Nice. Okay.
見たでしょ。あなたの王が該当地
Okay. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good story arc. That's a pretty good story arc. But I guess I'll have to play the rest myself for the weekend. That's okay. You know what? I did. You know what? Okay. That's always how the Nikke goes, where it's like suddenly there's just like kind of this random side story, and there's like some characters like, I don't know, but it's pretty good. Their storytelling's pretty good. I know the Nikke story is pretty. They're pretty darn good at that. Thank you so much everyone who stopped by today, whether you're here now or long gone. It means a lot to me to stop by for any amount of time. Talk to me about, I feel like I would talk more about cyborg, android, human stuff. I think those stories are really compelling. And it's some weird stuff, but I'm gonna try and go rest up, get some food. Oh, and it's Friday, so this will be it for me for today and also for the weekend. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, night, evening, etc. Weekend, Valentine's Day. I should be back probably on Monday, although maybe not, because my sister might be over this weekend. We'll see. I might be back Monday, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, sci-fi talk was on. I feel like I was a little busy with the story and trying to get done, but we could always revisit that at some point. Send Sleeper to dig up Murder Robot again. Get some spoons, get some shrooms. Hell yeah. Thanks again. I hope everyone has a good night, day. Hopefully I see you around sometime soon. Bye-bye for now. No, talking to me while I'm doing this other stuff is exactly what people should be doing. I just happen to be, normally if I was playing something that was a little less story focused, I would normally be able to do both. I just happen to be only being able to like focus on one narrative at a time. No, that was perfect. Good work.